Oh, yes. Once again, welcome to the deep, the fat, the fried.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah. Fucking Quiznos subs, bro. I don't really want a sub to be crunchy, but okay. What the fuck is that?
They had a pepper bar.
What is a pepper bar?
You don't remember the pepper bar at Quiznos?
No.
Yeah, so you get your sandwich and shit, right?
Right. Shut up.
Oh, God.
We love this
Enough.
We love this sub. I love this sub.
You get your sandwich, and then you could go to, there's a whole little condiment bar that's got different kinds of peppers and different sauces and shit you can throw up on that bitch.
Well, as we learned in the pre-post show, Quiznos is apparently in dire straits at this point, going from like 5,000 stores to like 800.
It's a shame.
It still exists around here.
Dude, those toasted ass subs was good. That weird little pizza oven that they like with a track that goes through it that they rolled your sub through. Because they would make your sub in front of you like, you know what I mean, like a fucking Subway would. And then they put it on this track that would go through this oven thing right there in front of you. And then it comes out the other end all hot and steamy, and they throw all the fresh shit on it. And, oh, man.
TJ, can the prosecution speak now against Paul?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, yes. Paul? If your name is Paul, in fact.
Is this the pepper bar?
That's the pepper bar.
Okay.
When was the last time you went to a Quiznos?
Well,
The prosecution rests its case.
my ex-wife worked at a Quiznos, so there was a period in my life where I did a lot of Quiznosing.
Yeah, sure. Back when your ex-wife worked there.
She did during college.
No, look, I'm sure she worked there.
In the same fucking
but I'm sure I know why
strip
you were,
mall that I worked at
yeah,
in Starbucks.
But then you have an incentive to go there. I mean, of course.
Other than the fact that it was the closest thing.
If that's where you're getting laid, I mean, sure. I
wasn't getting laid in the Quiznos.
I'm pretty sure you were, Paul. I'm pretty sure you were getting laid.
Ooh, give me your foot long, Paul. Yes, yes.
I'll give you 6-inch.
No.
They got a pepper bar.
Come
I do
on,
have
Paul.
a pepper bar.
You weren't getting laid on the pepper bar? Come on, dude.
Dude, they had a red sauce there. That was like this fire-roasted red chili sauce shit. Oh, man, dude, I used to take home because they had little cups you could put it in. So I just make myself a couple cups of that, dip the sandwich in it. I'm telling you, man, Quiznos was pretty legit when it came to
Quiznos
sandwiches.
subs.
You talk about how shitty Subway has gotten. Quiznos wasn't like that back in the day.
And yet, Paul has not been to one in years.
Check it
Because
out.
there's not one around.
There is one around here.
They got the reward
Well, go
system
today.
now.
Go today, Paul.
You eat, we reward.
Yeah,
dude.
look at that. I'm going to get some fucking reward points, Scotty. You know how
20
many reward
points?
points
Yeah,
you're going to have?
let me
Scotty,
see.
hold up.
Let me see. I want to see actual evidence you went to the quiz.
20 points, Scotty. Free regular drink.
Boom.
35 points, free combo.
How many free
Chips
combos
and
do you get
regular
over
drink.
at the Quiznos?
None.
50 points, free 4-inch sub. 70 points, free 8-inch
Well,
sub.
I'll tell you
or
what, Paul.
full salad.
When you get enough points to buy me a free sub, that's when I'll go to Quiznos.
We eat Quiznos.
I ain't getting you the free sub.
Because
I earned
Quiznos
that free
is
sub.
let's go to locations. Let's go to locations here.
Colorado.
For some reason, it goes right to Colorado. I mean, that's where they have the most. It looks like
Colorado. Damn, they're still doing good.
Quiznos is doing pretty well in Colorado.
Damn.
Not on this side of town, but
Not
okay.
Boulder.
Man, you can't fucking swing a dead cat and not hit a fucking Quiznos
How
in
about
Colorado.
around here? How about around here, TJ?
I don't know. Let's find out.
One. And then there was one.
Yeah, I guess you could go to Texas and get one too if you wanted.
I kind of don't.
There's a few in New Orleans. There's some. I mean, there's a smattering here and there. You know.
Yeah, there you go.
Got a Quiznos here and there.
Pop into a Quiznos next time you're across the bridge, fellas.
Pop into the
Pop
Quiznos.
into a Quiznos?
Head on over to a Quiznos.
I'm going to go to
Do
New
I want
Orleans.
to go to Redosta or do I want to go to Quiznos?
Yeah, let's say,
I don't know, man.
Let me ask you this. Does Redosta fucking toast that roast beef sandwich right in front of your face?
No.
Last time I was there, they brought it out to me, so I don't even know what happened
You
in
don't
the
even
making
know
of
what
it.
the process was there.
But the last time I went to a
and
Quiznos,
there's
I
not
watched
a
the whole
pepper
thing.
bar. Where's
And-
the pepper bar?
Oh, yeah. Where was the pepper bar at
I didn't
Redostas?
see no fucking pepper bar.
Where was the delicious fire-roasted chili sauce and other assorted condiments?
I don't know.
Paul, they're going to fucking
Good question.
Next time we need to go, they'll be like, you know what? Our friend Paul here said he'd rather go to Quiznos than Redosta's.
I'll deny it.
You better, dude. Hey, what's this episode? I'll be like, here you go. Here's Paul.
They got a pepper bar.
They dubbed it. It was a deep fake.
Paul's going to feel some New Orleans justice
They
soon.
deep faked me. Dude, we should try and deep fake ourselves so that we can just sit back and do nothing for a whole episode.
That'd be sweet.
Wouldn't that be awesome if we could just deep fake a whole episode or two?
Yeah.
Or all of them forever?
Ever. Yeah. I mean, like, why should we even have to do things?
Dude, mine will just be like, fuck, 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 fuck. That's all mine's going to say.
So,
dude.
guys, what do you think about latest issue in news?
I am insert opinion here.
Fuck.
You are wrong. Fuck you, TJ. And it's like, I
Wrong,
love it.
fuck you. Wrong, fuck
People
you.
are like, you guys notice that these guys are like better than ever lately?
Man, dude, they've really stepped up their game.
They probably fuck.
Fuck me, man.
Okay, so just let me.
Fuck me.
Hold on, I need to just die a little inside. Okay, I'm good.
So since Scotty has trolled us into going to this, I thought maybe we could try and take a stab at talking a little Star Wars today. I know it's something that we. Oh, by the way, did we tell them already that we're just doing a Bantersode? Do they know?
I was just gonna kind of let it happen.
just Oh, sorry. Oops. Ruined that for you.
did. So welcome to Bantersode 2, everybody.
Yep.
Yeah,
Oh.
I actually, I meant to talk to you guys about it. I was thinking we could pick a fake topic.
Yeah.
That's really boring, like paper clips or something, and then just never get to it. But now that's fucked. So whatever. Bantersode 2, everybody.
Good job, Paul.
Yeah. You've got to fucking tell people these ideas,
should've
TJ,
known.
before we go live.
You ruined my idea.
Supposed to fucking read your stupid ass mind.
You got
Yeah,
a
I
fucking,
guess so.
You got a fucking lighter over there, TJ?
Do I have a lighter over
Hand
here?
me a fucking lighter. You worthless. You're a fucking smoker. Don't pretend like you ain't got a fucking lighter.
How much you willing to pay me for this lighter?
Nothing.
How much you willing to pay me for this lighter, Scotty?
Nada. Zip.
I guess it's going back in my pocket where it belongs. Then
Jesus, TJ.
I urge you, TJ.
I
reconsider.
urge you strongly, TJ.
fine.
Consider.
You know what though?
What? Never mind.
The
My
only reason-
lighter comes with no fucking preconditions.
Oh,
How's
thank you,
that?
Paul.
How's that? There you go,
Damn.
TJ. I just took your fucking business.
But you know what, Scotty? You know what, Scotty? This is a New Orleans
Oh,
Saints
shit,
lighter.
dude. I'll trade you this lighter I just got.
All right.
Damn.
Hey, give me that lighter first. I'll trust you.
I don't know about this. Here you go.
All right. Here you go, Paul.
See,
Sweet.
son of a bitch, man.
I might double
I
cross
knew
you.
that deceptive son of a bitch had something
Damn.
up his sleeve.
Holy shit, dude.
They got a pepper bar.
I just watched fucking Scotty socially engineer TJ
You know what,
live.
though? It doesn't matter because I got another one.
You got social engineered, TJ. Yeah, but you don't have a Saints lighter anymore, do you?
Yeah, some lame blue
Who
one.
gives a shit?
This is going home with me, bitch.
Saints ain't going to win the Super Bowl. 49ers going to win the Super Bowl. Everyone knows that.
Bullshit, man. Ain't gonna happen.
49ers, bitch.
It's going to be the goddamn Saints, TJ.
49ers going to
And
win.
if they don't
No.
win, then it's fucking rigged, dude.
The hard
it's
luck
fucking
Saints.
rigged.
The hard luck Saints can't win, dude. They just can't. They're gonna get to like the last round of the playoffs and get knocked out.
So
Probably.
Frozen,
Knowing fucking
Frozen
Saints
2
luck.
has made 738. Oh, you want to talk about Star Wars though?
Yeah, we can talk about. Well, we can talk about whatever. It's the fucking
Did
Bantersode.
Did you guys see the They Fly Now clip?
They fly now?
Yeah.
No.
No, what is it?
No?
What is the They Fly Now?
I already kind of covered it on my Abandoned Hope stream, but I think it's worth.
Well, I'm sure if you covered on Abandoned Hope, it was inadequately covered.
Yeah. So I mean, you guys can also react to it.
Yeah, we can actually finish covering it for you.
Yeah, you can do it right.
Good job, TJ.
They fly. What is this in reference to?
Oh, you'll see. Don't you worry. Don't you worry, you pretty little fucking head, Paul. Hold on. Not yet. Clip. Don't play. Fucking auto-playing piece of shit. All right. Check it. Check it out.
Oh, no.
We've spotted the fugitives.
Damn. They got rocket packs.
They fly now! They fly now! They fly now!
Yeah! Super psyched for Star Wars! Let's go!
They fly now.
I don't know if you guys got the text I sent you guys, but I bought tickets for everyone to go see Star Wars.
Thanks, Scotty.
In the spirit of Christmas and to bring.
Jesus.
So let me
Christmas
just point that out. Let me point out to the fact to you that they released that clip as like, see, we got
We got it. We got it figured out, guys. It's going to be great.
I'll tell you the real reason that I want us to go see it, because I want us to fucking cover it the day it comes out and to spread how terrible this movie is going to be.
I love how every time it was said a little worse than the time before.
Yeah. They fly now.
They
fly
fly
now? They fly now. They fly now? Yeah, they fly now. Look. Horrible. But you know what, dude? You can go anywhere on the internet and find fucking neckbeards cynically ranting about how shit Star Wars is.
You sure can.
But what if we tried to do the opposite? What if we went through each movie quickly? Because we've seen them all. You've seen all of the major Star Wars movies, right?
Except for
There's nobody
Solo.
here.
I haven't watched Solo.
No, I'm the major. I'm not
Major
talking
Star
about the
Wars.
side ones.
No side ones.
I'm talking about the ones that are in the fucking proper
1 through 8.
1 through 8. Right.
Okay.
You've seen them all.
Yep.
Let's talk. Let's try and talk positively about each one.
All right, hold on. Let me pull up some fucking
Positively
imagery.
about each
Well, that'll
one.
be easy. That'll be so easy because I love all the Star Wars movies.
No, you don't, Scotty.
Yes, I do,
You're
Paul.
a fucking liar, Scotty.
How dare you call me a liar, Paul?
You're
How
a
fucking dare you? Where do you
fucking-
get off on calling me a liar when I actually love all of these movies and
you
cherish each one?
No, you don't. You don't cherish.
I do have a
thing.
favorite. I do have a favorite among them. I will say that. So
Attack
there's-
of the Clones.
Well, no, of course not, dude. The Phantom Menace.
Oh God.
What do you mean, oh God?
Wait a minute.
The Phantom Menace.
We're supposed to be fucking positive. I forgot.
Yes, exactly. What's wrong with you?
Star Wars: The Phantom Menace. Yeah.
The best Star Wars movies. All these movies, the best one ever made.
So we're
The
going in
Phantom-
chronological
I guess
order
so,
then?
because that's how it is on StarWars.com.
All right. So, positive things about the Phantom Menace.
Positive.
Only positive things.
Yeah.
Okay. Couple of things. I can think of a couple of things.
Go ahead.
I liked the pod racing.
Okay.
I thought the pod racing was kind of cool.
Uh-huh.
And there was a really good game, Star Wars Pod Racer for the PS1 that was pretty fun.
Oh, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
Darth Maul was a pretty interesting villain. He was a pretty badass motherfucker.
Yeah, I like Darth Maul.
The dual lightsaber dude that was introduced, I believe, then, right?
The double-bladed lightsaber, yeah.
Fucking that song, Duel of the Fates, I think it's called.
Well, yeah,
Pretty
and
cool.
the whole that whole scene too. The
I
Duel
don't
of
like
the
that
Fates.
scene, but whatever.
I do too. I will be honest with you. I think that scene might be the best that lightsaber duels have been throughout the entire.
I
series.
totally disagree with that, 100%. But
What lightsaber duel is better than the Duel of the Fates?
pretty much all of them.
What?
No.
No.
Come on.
TJ,
I
you're full of shit.
No, I absolutely despise that lightsaber fight. I think
You're
it's,
an idiot
why?
then, dude.
Because it looks like fucking ballet, dude. It's not a fight.
It's fucking
It
great.
is.
It's dramatic.
no,
and
it's not. It's garbage. It's dog shit.
You suck, TJ.
I don't like it.
You don't like that
You're not
at
supposed
all?
to.
I'm not supposed to diss on it, but I'm saying I disagree with what you said.
So
that's fine.
you think that the Ben Kenobi versus Vader lightsaber fight in A New Hope is
No, that one's
good?
that one's straight up lame. I'll give you that.
Well, that's how most of them are in
No,
that.
I mean the one in Empire
series.
is great. The one in fucking Jedi is great. The new ones, whatever, they're kind of just mediocre. But that Duel of the Fates shit, the song is cool, but you might as well put it over a rat taking a shit
No.
because
No,
Oh,
you're
come
so
on.
fucking wrong.
that's the level
man.
it's at. It
It's
looks like a
dramatic,
fucking ballet. No,
Dude,
it's
you
not.
like that shit, dude. You know what? You just become old and hardened, dude.
It's a
Maybe.
great set piece, and it's a great example of people fighting at different confidence levels. And
I'll tell you something I like about this movie. You'll disagree with. I think that Ewan McGregor is a fucking great Obi-Wan Kenobi.
he's not. Oh, you like Ewan as
Yeah.
a young Obi-Wan?
I think he seems like a young Obi-Wan to me.
I'll go with that. Out of the context of the movie and how he's used, I would say that the casting choice.
I mean,
is
he's
good.
written badly, but I
Yes.
feel like his character actually does seem to me like so many times when you see like them cast a younger version of a character that's like known and iconic, it
Right.
doesn't feel right, and I think it feels pretty right there, even if the movie overall.
Well, we can keep rolling with that because I'll be honest with you. I think that for what his character is, which is kind of a weathered old soldier Jedi, I think that Liam Neeson's okay as Qui-Gon Jinn. Like, I think it's a good casting for a Jedi. How he's used set aside,
yeah,
I think Liam Neeson had the look
he looks the part for sure.
and the presence that I would expect from a wizened kind of.
All right, I mean, I don't like everything they did with the character.
I don't like
obviously,
it. I don't like it either. But
but-
we're trying to be positive here.
Look,
Right,
TJ.
but I do think fundamentally he's well cast.
I think a gem in this movie, and I know, look, it's been one of the most maligned characters in history.
Don't fucking say Jar Jar, dude.
It's Jar Jar.
Don't say Jar Jar.
Let me tell you why, TJ.
God, man.
Let me tell you why.
Oh, this went off the
fuck
rails.
You.
This is
no,
dead.
fuck you.
This is
fuck you. Let me make an argument.
All right,
look,
go ahead.
You can say, look, Jar Jar is a terrible character, but
Okay.
you know what? Sometimes annoying characters are more memorable than the other characters around them. And Jar Jar, for all the fucking shit that he is, they made truly one of the worst characters of all time. That's still an achievement.
Scotty has a point. I mean, Jar Jar.
It really is.
Oh, you know what a character I actually enjoy in this movie, I'll be honest with you, is Watto.
I actually do like
Watto. Yeah, well, yeah, Watto was good. That's
You know?
he's kind of connected in my mind to the pod racing subplot.
Yeah.
And it's one of the reasons why I liked the pod race. Like, I liked the idea of this, like, no regulation mercenary racing league, that where people are trying to kill each other out on the track. It was a cool little diversion in this. Now, I hated having to watch Jake Lloyd,
Oh, no, he sucks.
be the central figure in
Let's
it.
all just admit that Jake Lloyd sucked.
But if you're honest,
I hate when people try to make me feel bad for Jake Lloyd. Like, this movie really destroyed his life. I'm like, good.
I mean, I don't know if I agree
I'll go
that
that
it should
far.
have destroyed
No, I'll
his
go that
fucking
far.
life.
Dude,
Fuck you.
I'll be honest with you. The pod race, I was fucking rooting for Sebulba, dude.
He didn't
Sebulba
write
should
the
have done
fucking
it.
Sebulba
shit.
should have fucking won, dude.
Well, that was the thing, is like Jake Lloyd set aside in the pod racing scenes. He was surrounded by interesting, weird alien characters, all with different kinds of pod racers. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Is there all right, so is there anything else people have to say nice about this?
I'm
Menace?
trying to think.
Rack your brains.
Okay, I
Okay.
do. I have
All
one
right, go
more
ahead.
nice thing to say about it. Some of the set pieces, like the design of Naboo,
Uh-huh.
I thought were pretty interesting and cool.
Yeah, the Gungan City, the
Yeah.
going through the core of the planet. That's some interesting
right.
set pieces.
Fair
Yeah.
enough. Fair enough.
I
wish they'd
yeah.
use a little more practical effects and
Me
set
too.
design, but yeah, I mean, I
But
think
for
fundamentally,
what it was,
yeah.
which is really kind of like early CGI,
right. Yeah.
I think they established some pretty cool locales in the movie.
You know what? The costuming in the movie is really well done.
Yes, I'll
enough.
tell you that too.
Fair
yeah,
enough,
the
fair
costuming is
Like,
really
the
good.
queen looked like really. There's a really unique design for the character.
Sure.
She looked like of the role of a queen. Would you
All right.
imagine? So yeah.
I think that's fair. All right, so Attack of the Clones. This is actually harder for me, I think, to think of anything positive to say.
Yeah, this is probably going to be harder for me too.
Let me think real hard here.
Okay, I got
Go
one.
ahead, Paul.
I really liked the character design of General Grievous.
Yeah. Okay.
I thought General Grievous, being this weird kind of cyborg that was trained by Darth Maul in the ways of the Jedi.
I liked the battle between Obi-Wan and Jango Fett on the clone planet.
Yeah, that was cool.
With
Yeah.
the water and shit.
It was.
you know?
I mean,
I don't know,
it
there
was okay.
there was some atmosphere to it.
Yeah. It did.
It had some
atmosphere.
atmosphere.
I'll give you that. It had.
Well, I'm not saying it was a great. I mean, I'm really struggling to fucking say something nice about this one,
Dude.
honestly.
We finally get to see Yoda wield the
No,
lightsaber.
no,
No,
nuh-uh.
no,
No,
I can't say
I
that's
can't condone that, my friend.
I think that Yoda. That was a pretty cool moment. TJ.
No,
You
it was
gotta
not.
admit. You
It
have to
was-
admit, dude.
It was really
You have
bad.
to admit.
No, I don't. I don't have to admit
Dude,
that.
Yoda fucking saved the day, dude. You don't want to give Yoda his fucking due.
No, I don't.
You're fine with Yoda being the little old wise motherfucker in his hut,
Yeah,
but you're not fucking willing to fucking let Yoda step up to the plate.
that's right.
And you know what? I have to say, George Lucas shit. One thing I have to say is he did shit all over Yoda, and I think that was unfair because Yoda fucking tries to defeat Emperor Palpatine. He fails with that, and he fails at his other fucking thing. I mean, he doesn't fucking save the fucking day, really.
There's got to be something else in this movie that's good, right?
What's in the big battle?
Nah,
movie?
it was really bad.
Yeah,
It looked
yeah, I
really
didn't like
ugly.
You know what scene I like, but I can't really put my finger on why.
Go ahead.
And you might hate it. That weird speeder scene where Anakin is kind of going on the speeder through that giant like
With Obi-Wan through the Coruscant.
yeah through Coruscant. Yeah, Coruscant in general in this
Oh,
movie.
okay, yeah. You know, Coruscant was kind of cool.
Yeah.
Well, the investigation
With them like jumping off of a.
I thought when they kind of tried to bring it into almost like a fucking detective thing. I think at least you could see something there with that. I don't think it was really accomplished. I did like the scene with the death sticks shit. I thought that was a pretty funny little scene.
Yeah, there was some cool stuff on Coruscant, I guess, in terms of production design kind of things.
I like that speeder scene. It's the most memorable scene where he's kind of like racing through Coruscant on that in that speeder car. I don't know. I liked it. I thought that
And
that
like
was
you're
well
talking
done.
about where they're like jumping on different layers.
Yeah.
Of, like,
Eventually,
cars
yeah.
and shit.
Eventually, that he gets out of the car and he's jumping on the car.
Yeah, I thought that was kind of neat. It was pretty. Yeah, all right.
I mean,
Fair enough.
it was a classic chase. Then they kind of go in the tavern thing. You know what I mean?
Right.
So
Yeah.
It was. I mean, yeah. Like I said, you see the inspiration behind it, and Lucas is obviously a student of film. But, you know,
But I definitely find this one less enjoyable to watch than even The Phantom Menace.
Yeah, it's
Like,
really
I would go back and watch The Phantom Menace before I'd watch this one pretty
it's
much.
kind of
any
a
day.
boring movie.
a lot of times interim films kind of have that feel.
Revenge of the Sith. There's some things to like here.
Yeah, I agree.
Probably my favorite. I really actually do like the scene, even if I think the character motivations are pretty dumb and paper thin.
The final battle you're talking about?
No, I do like the scene where they're in the weird opera house.
Oh, okay.
Anakin and Palpatine starts
Oh,
to like
that's a
seduce him to the
legendary-
dark side and shit.
That was actually
And
a
tells
really,
him like, "Have you heard the legend of Darth Plagueis?" You know, and all this shit.
That's
Right.
a meme, dude.
Right,
It's a
and I
meme
mean,
for
like,
a reason.
that was kind of cool. I mean, it was actually like I was like, holy shit, a dialogue scene in one of these movies that actually kind of works. Wow.
You know, you should pull up, dude. Reddit has a thing, prequel memes. You want to see positive shit? Like, if we're doing a positive angle, we might as well pull that up because we're about to.
Prequel memes?
Yeah, prequel memes. You haven't seen it?
Uh-uh.
It's like a pretty big subreddit. They have a bunch of like, it's exactly what it says. And since we're about to leave the prequels, it might be a good time to.
All right, I'll take a look. Let's see. I'll look at the top of
yeah,
all
look at the top
time.
ones.
Top of all time. Top prequel memes. What am I looking at here? This subreddit sucks. Should never take me here. All right, I'll put it up for a minute. Even though I don't even know what I'm looking at.
840 comments, dude. Look, 100,000.
I unlocked
upvotes.
them all, every single one, and I feel not just a sense of pride and accomplishment, but accomplished woman and accomplished children too.
Oh my God, is this the type of humor that people that like the prequels like?
All right, Scotty. Why? I'm never doing that again, dude.
What else?
I'm never going to any. The next 10 websites you tell me to go to, I ain't going to because of that.
Dude, I was just trying to tell you, you were trying to find a positive shit about the prequels.
Well, I have to change my mind. All right, Revenge of the Sith. What else is good about it?
I thought that the Yoda battle scene in this one was better than his debut battle scene in Attack of the Clones.
Yeah, it did. I mean, I still don't really like it, but it does come across as at least less ridiculous. I
mean, I
guess.
think it's a memorable scene in the movie. Like, fucking Darth Sidious just basically throwing the Senate at Yoda. And you got to actually see Yoda use his Force powers more.
Yeah, that's probably
how
why
I
it worked a little
envisioned
better.
he would fight
More
in the
than
first place.
doing like lightsaber flips and shit.
Yeah, I always thought that they missed a real fucking like opportunity with Yoda and just not having him control his saber with the Force while he just kind of stands inert in some safer place. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that would have been way cooler.
Maybe he's agile enough to jump out of the way if they do catch him off guard or something. But
As much as I don't really like Hayden Christensen in this role, I do think that there was a few scenes where he did look kind of cool.
yeah, and I got to be honest, the final lightsaber duel between him and Obi-Wan, for what it is, as a kind of how Darth Vader got fucked up in the first place, I thought it was good. It's really dark. The way it ends, with him just being consumed by the lava and shit.
Yeah.
I thought that was a really standout good scene in this.
Yeah, I agree with you. Like,
I don't really care too much for the duel itself, but I do like the end.
the conclusion. Yeah, like I have the high ground, and he's like, "No, I'm still gonna fucking attack you," and then he gets fucking mangled.
So I thought, I mean, there's some cool shit there. It was kind of cool to finally see the Wookiee planet, even if, because that was.
Well, we got to see that before, TJ. In
Right.
the Star Wars Christmas special.
Right, of course. I forgot.
We got to see
the
Cash It.
legend. But we're only talking, and we got to see it on the big screen, though,
Right.
So that was kind of cool to finally see that, because it was supposed to be in Return of the Jedi, but they replaced them with fucking Ewoks for God knows what reason.
Well, we'll talk about the Ewoks when we get there.
I'm sure. So, I don't know. What else about Revenge of the Sith is good?
I'm trying to think. I mean, I think that when you're talking about not Liam Neeson, fucking Ewan McGregor as Obi-Wan,
Yeah.
I think he's at his best in
Oh,
this
yeah,
movie.
absolutely.
I mean, yeah, the character. You see a clear progression throughout the movies. I mean, yeah, a lot of the characters are fucking wooden in these movies, but he's probably the closest to a good character.
I'm actually looking forward to him. I think he's doing a new Obi-Wan show on Disney Plus that's going to be coming out. So.
Oh, interesting.
I don't
That
know.
might be fun.
I mean, I think it might be good if they actually get some decent writers up in that motherfucker.
Who knows?
Anything else? I can't think of anything
else.
All right, so Star Wars: A New Hope. I mean, like, what are we doing here? Because we like these movies.
That's okay. I mean, I want to talk about.
So should we talk about? Should we talk about the bad things about these movies? Or
no? Let's not gush about it. Let's try and distill down what the few best things about these movies are.
The best things. So
right,
that's the creme de la creme.
Let's not gush over every frame like I'm sure each of us could do.
I could do it.
Let's try and distill down what stands out about these movies, just like we did for the prequels.
I mean, I the first thing that really comes to my mind. And maybe it's just because it's so culturally relevant and it's been mimicked so many times, but just like Luke standing there on Tatooine looking at the fucking twin suns.
Right.
And just that fucking orchestral fucking score playing over him and just like, I don't know, it just kind of embodies better than anything I've ever seen in a movie that fucking wanderlust that's in somebody's heart.
Well, think about the American culture at the time the movie was made. You have people who were fucking like that spoke to a lot of people. It's like you're living in a small town doing something you don't want to do, and there's just like this grand adventure you're gonna have in your life. So people could see themselves in the place of Luke.
I don't know. It just captures that feeling better than I think any other. I can't think of a film that captures it better.
Clearly it does because it resonates with people, and they've gone back to that movie for so many years now.
It simultaneously nails down how similar we all are to the people in this movie. How the human struggle really isn't different than what we know. But also how alien it is, and how many times has that shot been aped with the the twin suns or the close planet with rings around it hanging in the night sky, like that imagery alone. That not only because what you said, that could have been something on Earth, him standing there and looking at the horizon as the sun sets over that desert landscape. But the fact that they kind of amped it up and reminded you like
this is an alien world,
right? This is a whole different world.
Yeah.
And
so it's like
Star Wars,
it emphasized both the relatability and the alienness.
Well, and also the fact that Star Wars is in the past, because it even says in the beginning a long, long time ago in a galaxy far. So it's like it starts with establishing that. Like if you're thinking this is the future, like this is actually the past.
Right.
Is how I want you to think about that. Like this whole story is played out just like so long ago, and like you're right, having that alien touch but the relatable touch, it just. In the time it came out, it perfectly balanced all those elements that people wanted from a fucking movie, and it introduced a new Star Wars a science fiction concept. Because people used to if you look at science fiction movies from the 50s and 60s, they're very hokey.
I love how much like a Western this movie feels.
Oh yeah,
and I know people have said that, but I really love how they made it feel like an old kind of fucking saloon visiting Western in places.
Yeah.
I think it really feels that way more than any of the other.
Well, the bar scene is one of the most iconic scenes. They have the fucking who shot first, and you have the fucking thing, with him cutting the dude's hand off.
Right. Well, you just all of that whole kind of plot line on Tatooine leading up to meeting Han Solo and getting off, and even after they get off of the planet. I mean, Han Solo kind of embodies that.
One thing,
roguish nature of a Wild West kind of frontier guy.
For sure.
One thing I love about this movie too is that even when the performances are not great because they're not throughout,
right.
Some people are, but there's performances that are kind of like by modern acting standards kind of hokey, but the dialogue is so snappy and it just comes so quick. It's like boom, boom, boom. It's like there's a great rhythm to like the dialogue scenes in this movie,
and it's so character driven. It's not something that's like. Okay, Luke Skywalker's the main guy, and that's pretty much it. It doesn't do that. Every character there is inhabiting a space that you understand why they're there, and they totally own that space. Like, Obi-Wan is the mentor. If Chewbacca's like the weird alien that kind of, like Paul said, it reminds you, like, this isn't just like a human tale.
Right.
This isn't just set in our universe. There's actually this weird shit that you don't even understand. And then, obviously... And the technology, I feel like with Star Trek, it's like, the tachyon fields, and they kind of get into all that shit, but Star Wars kind of just did, this shit works, and it's going to go, or it's not working, and we got to figure out real quick why.
It didn't spend a lot of time over-explaining itself. It was instantly recognizable.
Star Wars is like fantasy in sci-fi garb,
Right.
It's not meant to be, like, you're not supposed to be worried about the science of shit. It's kind of just magic, but...
Right.
Yeah.
Magic
by any other name, basically. Science and magic are interchangeable in that sense.
Right. So, yeah. I mean, I don't know, man. There's a lot of... The Death Star is cool. Darth Vader's cool.
Darth Vader
knows what's
just
cool
such
about
a
this
fucking
movie.
Yeah, just the ultimate iconic fucking villain at this point.
So, let's move on. Empire Strikes Back.
A lot of people pick this as their favorite.
Yeah.
I don't know if I would say it's my...
It's not mine either.
I'm going to go with Return of the Jedi.
Me too. I always pick Return.
I hate to just be part of the crowd, but I usually fucking go with Return too. Although I really love Empire. I love the whole fucking trilogy.
Empire's great, dude.
Empire's a great movie. I do feel like it gets a little too bogged down on Hoth for the first part. Like,
See, I liked the Hoth scene. I thought it was a great way to get us back in the fucking rhythm of these characters.
I don't feel like Hoth should be cut. I just feel like it goes on.
But it's
too
so
long
world
for me.
changing, TJ. Because I think the first one, it starts in a fucking, desert, and then we're on a snow planet.
Ice, yeah.
Or ice, whatever.
And it's a great way to show the passage of time because Luke like the increments of power that Luke goes through are really believable in the original trilogy. When he first starts out, he basically has no control over these powers, very limited times where he's, is able to use the Force in any real capacity. In the second one, we get this opening on Hoth to show that he's been training, he's been meditating, he's been learning how to control the Force better. And as such, he's becoming a more survivable character. He's not the hick from the backwater anymore. Right. You know what I mean?
So what really stands out for me in this movie, probably, there's really two things that I'm like super. My mind immediately goes to like to me. I love when fucking Luke goes to Dagobah and meets Yoda. I love Yoda faking him out and kind of playing the fool to see how Luke is going to treat him.
Right.
When he doesn't think he's Yoda. And, and that's all great. And then the fucking big reveal of, when he realizes that he's been with this great Jedi Master the whole time, but he just counted him out because he just seemed like a little...
It had like a samurai movie feel to it.
Yeah.
Where it's like the old crazy guy, is training this brash young, you've probably seen it a million times, and I'm sure it's a nod to that, but it definitely had that feeling to it.
That's great. And I also love the Cloud City confrontation between Luke and Vader and obviously the huge revelation of Vader being Luke's father.
It's handled really well.
That moment, like, to me, like, even today, like, if I watch that movie right now, that's still going to have a huge dramatic punch, even seeing it coming a million miles away.
That's why you get so many people saying it's their favorite, or it's because it has the most memorable scene in Star Wars history.
I mean, I don't think I can remember seeing The Empire Strikes Back for the first time because I had these movies as kids.
Yeah, same here.
But I can imagine being a teenager or an adult at this time who was just following the series, and what a fucking mind blower that must have been. You know what I mean? What a twist how that must have landed, because they really didn't overly telegraph it.
Yeah, it's one of the great twists because you hadn't really had. I can't really remember a movie prior to that. Like, obviously now they do this like we're related shit all the time as a twist,
right?
But I don't think they'd ever really done that prior to this. At least I can't think of an example of it. And also, it works great as a twist because it doesn't come completely out of left field. Like, you can kind of see the setup of it a little bit, but you don't really see it until it happens.
It just falls perfectly into place at the perfect time for the movie to reveal that information, and just to have that as a twist. Like, so many twists just feel cheap and they just don't mean anything. It's just kind of make the audience go, oh. But that one just really connected with the audience. I think you really fucking truly feel that when you hit that moment in the movie, even watching it, knowing it's going to come out about, you still feel that. You know what I mean?
You know what? One of the things that when I'm looking at the trilogy as a whole that strikes me from Empire, and I won't say this about many movies because it's usually a plot line I don't like, but the conflicted three-way kind of love triangle between Han, Luke, and Leia. I really like. I think it adds such an interesting dynamic to them as they run around the fucking universe, you know what I mean, that wouldn't have been there. It's a natural source of conflict that's played in a believable way, to me. I don't mind these kind of romantic subplots when they're used in a way that advances the story and advances interest in the characters. And I always...
Do you think they made a mistake making them brother and sister later? Or
No, I don't, because honestly, it's pretty chaste between Luke and Leia, and that's really the point. Is that Luke is kind of, he's never really had a girlfriend before, and he's very gentlemanly with her, and there's barely anything between them. You know what I mean? So if they had fucked a bunch of times, or if it was implied that they were just banging every night, yeah, I think it would be a little weird.
It was very PG.
But no, not to overstate the point, but I always like watching this series for that development, and that's not something I'll say about most movies. Most of the time, romantic subplots are just kind of filler, and I feel like in this one it adds a dynamic that I don't know what they would have replaced it with if it wasn't there. there would have been really not a whole lot of need for conflict. I mean, Luke is a follower at this point.
I love that whole thing with Han, the whole "I love you, I know."
Oh, yeah,
that's a great line.
fantastic.
I mean, that's just like
The way this movie
I get
leads
shudders
in,
thinking about it.
Yeah, oh yeah, it's fucking great. The way this movie leads into the next one is, and that's partially something that you'd have to give props to for Return of the Jedi. But the role that this one plays in smoothly connecting itself with what came next is just mind blowing to me every time. It's so great. It's the first thing on your mind when you start watching, Return is like Han is fucking frozen in carbonite. He's gone forever. You know what I mean? How are they going to get him out? And the way that they answer it, I mean, I'm almost to the point of moving on to Return of the Jedi here because I think we've...
Let's go ahead. Scotty, you have anything else to say about Empire?
No.
Okay.
Not really.
So Return of the Jedi. Go ahead, Paul. You were kind of segueing into it anyway.
This is my favorite of the original trilogy. And a huge part of the reason for that is the opener to this film on Jabba's palace.
I mean, Jabba the Hutt, can we just say, is a fucking amazing puppet, amazing character.
Amazing character.
It is a fucking shame that they never they continue to bring back the character with these horrible CG effects that make him look horrible and awful. It's not been done right once.
Right.
I mean, the fucking practical effects for Jabba was just so resonated with people. He was such a big, fat, disgusting slob.
And you felt that was real. Like,
But he
Jabba
felt-
was like something you could go out and touch. And not to mention the whole fucking just the array of puppets they created around Jabba too. Like his little
yeah.
his little laughing little henchman he
the
had.
power of practical effects cannot be understated. I mean, like, look at the everybody's obsessed with this Baby Yoda thing right now from The Mandalorian.
Because it's a puppet.
Yeah, because it's not a fucking CG piece of shit. It's a goddamn real thing. Werner Herzog, I'm getting a little off track here, but he was on the set, and they shot a scene with him and Baby Yoda, and then they're like, okay, now we're going to bring in the empty bassinet so we can, in case we decide to do CG, and he's like, no, fuck you, you're cowards. Leave it.
Right.
It's like, stop. Just fucking let it be a goddamn practical effect.
Should we have CGI here? It's like, look, if the technology was so good that it was seamless, then maybe you could get away with that. But right now, as it stands, it's just like, okay, it's some weird cartoon baby thing. I don't want to look at that. Like,
But
and I mean, and to your point, why would that feel more weird? You're actually holding something. There's a physical space it's occupying in your mind, and the viewer knows it. It's like there's something there. And just the fucking, and it's already worked in so many previous decades. Why would we move away from that? And that's what Return of the Jedi does perfectly with these scenes.
Jabba is a great character. I mean, like,
One of the things I love about Jabba is that despite being, probably the most alien thing in these movies, I mean, totally just a giant slug monster.
yeah.
unlike anything that actually exists other than, maybe us.
His character is immediately identifiable because, once again, there's a profound genre-bending quality to all these prequels. And I've always thought of Return of the Jedi, at least that first part of it, as kind of an old, film noir detective kind of movie. You've seen Jabba the Hutt in a million movies. He's the big fat crime boss sitting surrounded by his toadies, living in opulence in the club of his own design. You know what I mean? Smoking cigars in the best table. He's that guy.
Being sadistically cruel just for sport and
Right,
fun.
because he's so rich and so all-powerful in his fucking realm that there's no moral
like,
check on him.
I'm tired of this bitch. I'm going to watch her get eaten by this monster because that'll be fun.
Right.
And it's how it all plays out, dude. It's just, I just love, like, I agree with you. The beginning of that movie just totally fucking hooks you.
I love that
Leia
Leia is...
they send the droids in. They just do everything. Oh, yeah, and of course, the Leia outfit.
Well, Leia, not only the outfit with Leia, but the way that she's introduced shows her to be way more competent than your average film heroine was in movies like this. You know what I mean? Like, Leia is kind of a feminist icon. She's capable and competent. She doesn't just,
Oh, for sure.
use her status as a princess to sit and make orders. She's down on the ground and she's capable. That reveal that she's the weird bounty hunter that comes to get, you know what I mean? Even though now that I've seen it a bunch of times, her pulling that helmet off is not a big shock. I remember being shocked by that as a kid. It's like, oh, fuck, man, it's Leia. She came all this way and was able to infiltrate this fucking, heavily guarded den
But the good thing about Leia, and it speaks to the character drivenness of these movies, is that's established from the get go. In the first Star Wars movie, you're
Right.
talking. I mean, like they established.
She's right there alongside shooting with the.
She's like, I'm gonna save your ass is what she basically tells them.
Right.
You know, and to go back to this, like, yeah, so it's like when that reveal does happen, you're surprised, but also it's in keeping with what they've established for that character too.
Yeah. Now, I know a lot of people hate the Ewoks, and they are pretty prominent in this movie. But for some reason, I never got over my childhood love of the Ewoks. I guess it's like the Porgs with some people now. You know what I mean? I loved the Ewoks when I was a kid. They were ridiculous, but the idea of this weird little, pygmy race living on a moon somewhere.
They were like violent little teddy bears, dude.
Right.
You know, they were cool.
I don't know. I don't hate the fucking Ewok plot line as much as people do. I really like the speeder scene where, he's racing the speeder away from the other stormtroopers. I thought that was a really cool set piece for the time.
You know what? I challenge anyone that says that the Ewoks suck for this. This is what I challenge them to.
Yeah.
Go watch the scene when the little Ewok is dead and like mourning the other little dead Ewok, dude, and say you honestly don't give a shit, man.
I don't. But here's the thing about
What
Ewoks.
the fuck? You really don't? You don't feel bad for the little Ewok?
No, I don't care. Ewoks suck.
They do not suck.
They
dude.
do suck.
They're great.
Thing about the Ewoks, I don't object to the Ewoks.
This is supposed to be
Hold
a
on, hold on.
positive thing.
Okay, fine, fair enough. But hold on. On the Ewok thing, let me just say this. I don't dislike the Ewoks. I dislike the contention that the Ewoks are able to just take out a fucking battalion of stormtroopers and Imperial walkers.
They're
and
bad
shit.
motherfuckers, dude.
No, I mean, they're little teddy bears with spears. I mean,
That's
it's
what you
ridiculous.
think, dude, because you know what? No one suspects the little teddy bear with spears are going to be bad motherfuckers.
But you know what?
Stop the Empire.
When it comes to Return of the Jedi, I like the Jabba stuff. I like some of the Endor stuff. I even like some of the Ewok stuff.
What
but
about the fucking throne room?
I mean, that's what I'm getting to. The throne room scenes are what make this movie to me. The final confrontation between Luke and his father, with the
And
Emperor
Sidious.
presiding over the whole fucking thing. I mean, it's just like the atmosphere in that scene is just like crazy thick. The fucking scene that really moves me is Luke has rejected the temptations of the Emperor. And he's being electrocuted to death. And you see Vader watching on, and even though there's no way to actually read his facial expression, you still somehow can.
You
It's
see the
because,
conflict.
you just see it in him, and it's like so powerful. It's like you can see it through his mask. I don't know if it was a trick of cinematography or if it's just the context or whatever, but somehow you can read his fucking expression of his still fucking mask, and it's crazy.
Yeah,
it's like a gut punch, man.
Yeah, it's fantastic. I also love the Vader reveal. It's something that they had built up over the series, like who's behind this. And, the revelation that he's just this wounded old fat guy behind there. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
he's just
without
like
the
this
armor.
sad kind of.
He's just completely eaten away. He's on death's door already. He can barely breathe. You know what I mean? All of that shit. It's just so unexpected for a villain reveal. You know what I mean? You expect that helmet to come off and the ultimate badass to be down there, big mane of hair, just a fucking totally capable super soldier, and it's just this old wheezing fat guy back there, Yeah, I love that. I love that revelation that he had just been eaten away by his choices
just like
in life.
his body mostly destroyed and just horribly disfigured and just sad, and it makes total sense for the character.
Yep.
And I don't know, man. It was pretty fucking great. I love it. I love the whole fucking movie, except the Ewoks, but whatever. So it's a small
I don't know
price
why
to
you
pay.
hate the Ewoks so much, dude.
I don't know. That's
get
how
it.
I am. Okay, so now we're getting back into the bad Star Wars movies.
Hey, TJ, positive.
I know, positive.
We're moving on in the franchise chronologically.
The Force Awakens. Now, let me tell you this about The Force Awakens. I don't think that when I went and saw this movie, I wasn't fucking gushing over it, but I thought it was a pretty decent start to a new trilogy. I thought that they had the ingredients there to do something with this. I thought the setup was all right. I mean, it was a total ripoff of the fucking A New Hope, but whatever, they're trying to bring it to a new generation. I think they took that task a little bit too literally. Do
you think because of the later films, that's kind of why you you initially see this and you're like, oh, well, it's a start.
Right.
But then you see it in the grand scheme of things, you're like, that was just...
Well, once I saw The Last Jedi,
Yeah.
I was like, okay, they squandered every potential this movie had, but whatever. We're positive. Okay.
Yep.
So positive things. I really like the setting of the lightsaber duel. between Rey and Kylo Ren at the end of the film with the in the forest. I'd never seen a lightsaber battle in a forest before.
That was that was a positive.
I thought it
thing.
was cool that Kylo was trying to use the Force to summon his lightsaber back to him, but she actually was able to summon it back to her instead, discovering her power. I thought that was actually a pretty moving and effective moment. I kind of like Kylo Ren's temper tantrums that he throws. They kind of make him seem petulant, but that's his character, and it seems to fit. And I like the scene where the stormtrooper is walking down the hall and he sees like all this destruction happening. He just kind of like turns around like, never mind, I'm going the other way.
Yeah, and the Vader scene at the end of Force Awakens, or no, never mind. That was in the next
Rogue One.
Yeah.
Which I don't think we're gonna get into. Maybe we will. I don't know. We'll decide.
We may
that
as
in a
well.
minute. So yeah, I mean, there's some pretty cool stuff here and there.
That's pretty cool.
I thought the concept of one of the characters being a disenfranchised stormtrooper was pretty neat.
Yeah, I agree. It's an interesting angle, even if it kind of just disappears basically from the plot.
Yeah, they kind of make it pointless that he's that. But
I liked how they worked the Millennium Falcon back into the movie. Honestly, I just
like seeing the Millennium Falcon.
That's what I'm
again.
saying. Like, yeah, and it just launching. I felt that was pretty effective as a Star Wars fan to say, like, you know what, because it's something that tied into the the other trilogy. But it wasn't just like so overt. You know what I mean?
One thing I do like, I like how they showed how Rey survives on the planet in such detail. I like how they show exactly how the planet works. I love how they show her scavenging and how she goes and turns her scavenging in for currency, and then the currency in for this weird self-baking bread that she eats and stuff. And they show her living situation, and they really kind of give you an intimate portrait of like what a day-to-day life is like on this planet.
It was very much like being introduced to Luke on Tatooine.
Right. And but she's even, I mean, Luke has a support network and a family and stuff. She's just kind of there on her own, surviving on a very brutal world that obviously is very cutthroat and every person for themselves. And they really established that world pretty well. I don't remember the name of it, but I remember what it was like, so I guess that's kind of cool. Yeah, I think that's about it I have to say in praise.
Yeah.
What about Han Solo? You got nothing positive to say about that?
I'll say this.
He was all right.
Of all the people that they brought back to reprise their roles, I think Han Solo ends up looking the best.
Well,
you know what I mean?
to what he was.
Yeah. I think that, the rest of them have been pretty sad cameos, and I don't really feel that way about Han's cameo in this.
Yeah, he at least comes across like being, he's Han Solo.
Right.
Yeah.
Just
the old fart version of him.
Yeah, I mean, I think maybe his character seemed a little bit too frozen in time, but whatever. I mean, it worked.
Yeah.
I didn't think he was bad. I mean, he had a funny line or two here and there.
I can't remember any of them, but yeah.
I remember one where he was.
The big controvery.
I do remember a funny line where he was like, like that's not how the Force works. That was kind of fun.
But you know what? You have to remember the big controversy of that with this one is that he dies in it.
Right.
So do you think that was an effective plot
no,
device?
I don't think he should have died. At
I
least
felt
not like that.
I felt that was pretty lame death.
I mean, I think I would have been fine with Han dying, but it's something that I think they should have saved that level of conflict for later in the series.
I think we should have seen.
It felt rushed.
Yeah, and we definitely. I feel like we should have seen Han and Luke reunited at least one time before that.
For
and all
sure.
that stuff.
I mean, they should have rebuilt up Han as a character that we really care about, because we're not really allowed to care about him fully.
Yeah, like if anything, these characters should have died in the final part of it. I mean, if you're going to bring those characters back at all, which me and Paul are kind of advocates for, maybe don't do that.
Yeah.
But if you're going to bring him back at all, weave him into the story and don't just bring Han back to unceremoniously kill him to establish some sort of vengeance motive.
I just thought it could have been used as a really cool callback and a dark mirror of the Luke / Anakin storyline that we've had up until now. You know what I mean? If they would have extended it out over the course of the series and maybe done it in this upcoming film. Like, have keep from us that Kylo Ren is their child for this movie.
Yeah, wait till it has some impact.
And then in the next movie, make that revelation come to pass. And then in the third movie, the showdown between father and son would have been a cool aside, and I think a much better goodbye for the character.
Much better pacing to the characters as well.
But we're getting into negatives now.
But yeah,
right.
True.
So I guess
negatives.
I guess let's go ahead and talk about
positive.
Rogue One.
Well, if you think you can, look, I like the Vader scene at the end of Rogue One.
I definitely like that
Don't
scene.
choke on your aspirations.
No, not that one.
TJ.
Not that one.
Not that
Not
scene
that
at all.
scene. No, that was horrible.
Never that scene.
Not that one. That's actually probably the worst scene in the movie.
I don't think it fit Vader very well, but his weird lava fortress I thought was a cool set piece.
Yeah.
I don't think it would be someplace. I think it was a way too ostentatious and on the nose for Darth Vader. I think he would be way more like his character feels like he'd be way more comfortable, on a ship somewhere with his own little area of, this giant fucking, what do they call those things? Star Destroyer ships. His
Imperial Destroyer.
I don't see. I just never saw his character as being a character that had a big.
It kind of makes him a little bit more
fortress.
Skeletor-y,
Yeah, but taking out of the context that it's Vader's fortress, I thought that the fortress design was really cool.
So the big problem I have, well, I'm not supposed to talk about positive,
right.
positive. Okay, so the droid they had in the movie was kind of funny. I thought he had some good little one-liners here and there. He was kind of like an asshole. I like assholes.
I've wanted to see a droid with a little more personality in it since I played through the Knights of the Old Republic franchise.
And they deliver on that. So
yeah, and so you get a droid that isn't just kind of a droid. He's got his own little personality. I mean, that's really what makes R2-D2 and C-3PO stand out.
Right, because they have they're little gay lovers or whatever the fuck they are. And,
other than General Grievous, none of the prequels have really done droids other than just fodder for cannon fodder.
A lot of people really claim to like this Rogue One movie, and I don't get it because I know I'm supposed to be positive here, but there's really not much there.
Yeah,
for me.
I'm really thinking hard.
I mean, it was really kind of just blasé and not even really memorable.
I don't know. There were so many problems with the movie that it's hard to think about it positively.
I agree with that. All right, so The Last Jedi. Now, this is probably the most hated a fucking Star Wars movie has ever been.
I don't know about that.
I don't think that. I mean, like people these days, like, well, if you shit talk the prequels, someone will be like, at least they're better than The Last Jedi.
Yeah.
So that the new. I think that as far as the fan base is concerned, this is the unholy fucking grail. This is the grand ultimate piece of shit. Now, to me, it's better than any of the prequels. But whatever.
I don't know if I agree with that.
Yeah, dude, this is like just like how we were expounding on the fucking throne room scene and why Return of the Jedi was so effective. The same could be said of why it was so ineffective with this one.
So
But
this movie does a lot of things to just seem like designed to piss off fans of the movie. I think that's why they hate this movie so much, because it really does seem to spit in the face of the audience.
It does. Fucking wholeheartedly spits in the face of the audience, dude. I mean, like, I can't even tell you, just like going to see this movie is just painful if you're a true Star Wars fan. If you're someone, I'm not talking about someone like you've seen all of the the extra content. I'm talking about just someone just watch these films, which is a lot of people. To see this movie is a fucking goddamn disgrace to that. I mean, and I've seen pretty much every Star Wars movie. I think even Solo.
Positive, Scotty. Come on.
But positive though.
Positives.
The positive.
Positive, Scotty. Positive. Be positive.
They brought back what's his name, Admiral. That guy?
There were some good scenes with Luke.
Or no, that was in Rogue One.
You're saying Rogue One again.
Yeah, fuck.
No, there's some good scenes with
Paul just fucking thinks everything's Rogue One.
Yeah.
I mean, some of the stuff with Luke works, I feel. I don't like him being the way he is, but maybe there's something to be said for that plot
Yeah, as much
line.
as they botched Luke's character, I do kind of think that the scene where he's like mocking her and like she's reaching out and she's like, I feel the Force, because he's like tapping on her hand with like a reed or something, and he's basically like, you're a fucking idiot. I thought it was kind of cool when she's tempted by the dark side and she just pretty much goes right into it, and he's just like, you didn't even fucking hesitate, you just went right to it. Like, how am I supposed to train you? You're like literally have no resistance to just going there.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I really thought some of the stuff between her and him being trained, even though I didn't like what they did with Luke's character, I felt like some of the fucking relationship that they built up
and you know what? And
was actually kind of worked. But
it had kind of a Master Pai Mei feel to it.
It did. But the problem with that movie is, and I'm not supposed to talk about the problems, but
it's so difficult, but yeah, don't do it.
It's really hard not to, but I do dislike the way that plot was distracted from by this totally unnecessary subplot, but that's neither here nor there. Benicio del Toro, even though he was part of that same meandering, pointless subplot,
He was a good little villain.
I thought he was a good little fucking side character. They kind of faked you out because they he's the rogue with the heart of gold. It's like, nope, he's the rogue with the heart of shit. You know,
he was underused, not to be negative,
criminally underused. But
how do you guys feel about the final battle, like the big Walker battle on Crate?
I kind of liked it.
Yeah, me too.
I thought it was pretty cool.
I really liked the design of it. Like, I loved the speeders that for some reason had to be like sharking in the because it made the whole set piece of it being white sand, but right underneath it is like this blood red sand.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I love the. I thought Luke and Kylo doing battle in the fucking like salt dunes or whatever the fuck they were was pretty crazy cool.
And they give Luke a pretty cool scene, you know, like at the very end of it where it's like the Empire's finally gonna win. You know
I really
what I mean?
feel like it should have just turned out that Luke was actually there and just died in that battle rather than that weird force thing.
Yeah, I agree with you there. I wish it was actually him.
I just liked I even though I know now because of the stupid ass fucking plot of this movie that it wasn't him, I liked the way he was portrayed in that scene. I liked seeing that despite the fact that he had kind of grown cynical in his old age, Luke is still a badass. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. And it really established him as a badass character. I mean, he was already obviously established that, but
but that moment really, I will say that really pays homage to him, and that when he comes out there, like they're about to destroy them, and it's like he comes, and that's like the only thing they're gonna stop. They're like, what the fuck?
It immediately takes that homage away by telling you it was just a force projection or whatever the fuck.
But I felt in that moment until I knew that I was like, that's awesome. But
the more I'm talking about this movie, the more I'm kind of realizing
I'm trying to stay positive,
it
Paul.
giveth and it taketh away, because like every time it does something cool, it kind of slaps you in the face again.
Yeah, it's like, nope, you don't get any more of that, or oops, no, that wasn't true.
So I kind of like the and I know this is a fucking widely criticized scene, but I don't know, I just love the way it looked and the way it was shot. I understand why people criticize it because it totally makes the Star Wars universe not make sense.
Yeah.
But I liked when she used light speed to ram the fucking enemy fleet. I mean, it just looked cool. They fucking everything goes all silent, and there's this like the screen just goes white, and then there's like everything becomes like sort of like washed out and noirish for a second.
If you ignore the characters, the space scenes in this are pretty good. Like it feels way better than the space scenes in Rogue One.
Oh yeah. The scale feels way more well done.
Rogue One, I had a hard time telling how big some of these giant Star Destroyer ships were, which is something that I've never felt in the series. You've always had this sense of the
scale.
It's this giant mega city in the sky, you know, even bigger than that. It's just this, you know, you'd see it from fucking 10 miles up type of ship.
Yeah.
In the sky. And in Rogue One, they felt, I don't know.
They felt small.
Yeah, like toys.
Yeah,
Despite the fact that they were completely CGI.
The Imperial cruisers always had that feel because, like, you could tell they were just going slow. It's like they're kind of just taking their fucking time, unless they're trying to chase somebody. But it's like it's just the presence they have.
Right, and they reestablished that scope, I think, in The Last Jedi. The space scenes in it were competently done and kind of fun to watch. Once again, if you ignore the characters populating those scenes.
Yeah, I mean, there's like this movie is really like a fucking. It's a super mixed bag because everything that I can think of that I liked has a caveat to it. Like I liked, oh, that's cool. They're going to a casino planet. I've never seen that before, but they fucking kind of just breeze over it in 3 seconds.
Right,
so
you don't get like a satisfying.
You don't get to soak
arc.
any of it up. You just kind of get to take a little glimpse at it, and then you're fucking done.
I guess you could make the argument that they at least tried to do something different with the series. And I guess, you can make that. I guess you can make that argument, and that maybe just a lot of fans of the series didn't like the direction they went with, but they at least kind of went in a different direction to see if that was where the.
I felt like there were just too many slaps in the face, but I mean, there's some stuff in there that's worth appreciating, but it's pretty bad overall. I didn't see Solo. You guys can talk about it if you want.
I refuse to see Solo.
I'm the same way. I don't want to see it.
If you guys haven't seen it, we'll skip it.
Scotty, you can tell us.
Is there anything positive about
Tell
Solo?
us what you like about it, real quick.
Look, as far as as origin stories go, it's probably an underwhelming one. But I think is like your typical, Hollywood fucking popcorn flick. It's really not that bad, and compared to the other prequels. But to me, there's just nothing exceptional about the movie. It's a competently made movie. It from start to finish, I feel like it goes along. It just tells his story. Like he basically gets, he's basically trying to leave his planet. He's like basically stuck in like this prison planet kind of thing, and he's in love with this girl. and they're gonna go off together. And he somehow, through a series of events and shit, he gets off the planet and just becomes basically like a grifter, and just goes from there. And I mean, obviously, there's some intrigue with getting mixed up with this woman and this fucking very dangerous like imperial dude and shit. But I mean, overall, I just don't think it's gonna blow anyone away. I think people with Star Wars movies, there's now a very high expectation because of the original trilogy, and it's just everything's chasing that.
I won't see this because Han was my favorite. Like Han, out of all the characters, especially in the original trilogy as he was portrayed, I loved fucking Han Solo.
And I don't think it does justice to the
Right.
Harrison Ford's performance.
And that's I don't think you can. That's why they had to bring him back, because I don't think you can recast Han Solo. And seeing some other kid trying to do his best Harrison Ford impersonation is, I don't know, dude. I got a reverence for Harrison Ford. He was fucking like such a huge part of my childhood, not only because of the Solo character, because he was fucking Indiana Jones too. You don't even fucking know how much effect that had on my life and my taste in cinema and shit. And he was great.
I mean, maybe there could have been a perfect actor to pick up the mantle of Han Solo, but this dude isn't it.
The dude they found ain't it.
And yeah, so I think it's saying it's it's such a bad movie. It's so bad. It's not that. It's just it's underwhelming. And it doesn't really have the feel of a Star Wars movie.
What do you guys think?
Because Ron Howard had to come in and save the film, basically.
Our Bantersode 2 is turning into Star Wars.
I guess maybe we should just call it the Star Wars.
Well, because remember that point they had the two
But,
guys from 21 Jump Street were going to do Star Wars.
Yeah,
remember?
yeah.
But then they made it too fucking funny and tongue-in-cheek for what the studio wanted, so then they had Ron
Disney
Howard
has had a bad track record with working
come
with
and
directors
make the
at this point.
fucking... Because it's a total director, like the fucking studio director basically came in and did it for them. So that's the kind of film you got, a very middling film.
Poopy.
So what do you guys think, if you think anything about Billy D. Williams lately?
Oh, I heard some stuff about Billy D.
Billy D, boy. Yeah, Billy D has the original fucking Lando Calrissian has come out. I guess he didn't outright say he's gender fluid, but he says that he uses male and female pronouns.
Really?
Yeah, he said he was talking about himself and said, "I think of myself as a relatively colorful character who doesn't take himself or herself too seriously." And he went on to say, "And you see, I say himself and herself because I see myself as feminine as well as masculine. I'm a very soft person. I'm not afraid to show that side of myself."
This is something that I don't know, man. I don't. He can call himself whatever he wants. More
Sure.
power to him.
Exactly.
But what he's describing, I think, could describe any dude.
Sure.
I mean,
everyone's
have,
got a fucking feminine side.
right?
or
We
whatever.
all have masculinity and femininity in us to varying degrees.
But most of us don't go to the length of like having like I'll use herself pronoun sometimes.
right. And I just don't like this. It would be different. Is he coming out as bisexual
I don't know.
or gay or?
I don't know if he's coming out as anything. It just the only thing we know at this point is that he uses male and female pronouns for himself. We don't know anything beyond that.
What is?
So people are saying that, oh, well, he's gender fluid or something. I don't want to necessarily put a label on the
people
motherfucker that he hasn't put on himself.
Man, people are too obsessed with this bullshit, dude. Like, if he wants to call himself or say whatever he wants to say about himself, who fucking cares, man? People make too much of a big deal about it.
I think
it's
that's
his life. He's living his life. Who
I think
cares?
that's why, there was sort of like a, I know that, what's his face? The new guy. This is America guy. What's his fucking name?
Oh, Childish Gambino.
Right, that plays him in that plays Lando in the
Right.
new movies, plays him as bisexual. So you think he was kind of picking up on some Billy D. Williams
Maybe he
masculine
consulted
and
with
feminine
Billy D.
vibes or something?
Maybe he consulted with Billy D on that.
You might have.
You never know.
like-
I mean, they're bringing Billy D back for this next one, right?
I think so.
Yes, I believe they
Billy
are.
D is back.
Billy
So,
D back.
We know they probably they retained Billy D to consult on
Man,
that character.
you know that, Paul, because we're all going to go see it, right, man? You guys are down to see the new one.
Hey,
I mean, I told you I'd go.
I'll be there.
I'll be there. I'll be there with
I don't
bells
want-
on, dude.
I
I
heard no
won't
damn
be happy
excuses.
about it, but I'll be there.
I mean, I'm gonna
No excuses, guys.
I'm gonna complete the circuit. I'm gonna see what the fuck happens. That clip that we watched earlier is not too fucking promising. They fly now.
I will say this,
but-
guys, though, that they are reclining seats. So if you guys do get tired,
Thank goodness.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna overload on carbs and see if I can sleep through it.
Just take a nap.
I'm just gonna take a big sugar nap.
hey, that's fine. Whatever you want to do.
Just buy all the fucking Sour Patch Kids and go
all
to
of
town.
them, every last one. Yum yum.
Billy
Dude,
D.
that fucking happened to me. That's a horrible feeling. If you go to the movie theater and you're like, man, I want Sour Patch Kids. And they're like, we don't got any. You're just like, what the fuck is going on with my
We don't got no
life?
damn Sour Patch Kids.
They didn't, dude. It
bitch.
was so depressing. I wanted like 2 bags of them, dude.
Give me 12 bags of Sour
Couldn't
Patch
get
Kids.
fucking shit, dude.
No Sour Patch Kids
Like,
for
we have
you.
Raisinets or some shit. You're like, I don't want no fucking Raisinets.
Raisinets. Boo.
You fucking kidding me? How about some Twizzlers? No, I want fucking Sour Patch Kids, dude. That's what I fucking
You know how
want.
Raisinets are kind of good though? If you're feeling saucy, you get a pack of Raisinets and pour that shit in your popcorn, mix it up in there,
Oh, shit. That's true.
and then you get a little
My mom did that a couple times.
get a little chocolate, you get a little sweet sometimes with your handful of popcorn. That's not a bad use for a Raisinette. I'm not gonna lie. But other than that, though,
yeah.
I'm not eating no Raisinets right out of the box.
Raisinets.
What's your preferred theater candy? Like, what do you like when you're feeling like candy at a theater?
Oh,
What
I
do you
don't
want
know,
to be
man.
munching on?
Fuck. I don't know. I'm pretty candy open. I don't know. I'll eat whatever.
He used to always get, when I was a kid, I always got Sweet Tarts, and she would get Twizzlers.
That's true. I did get the
I-
Twizzlers.
Every time.
I don't like
Twizzlers.
Twizzlers. Twizzlers taste like those wax lips you used to have back in the day.
Yeah.
They're gross. Dude, Red Vines, though. I'll get a Red Vines. It's between Red Vines and fucking Skittles for me, for sure.
Skittles. Yeah.
I want what I love to do in the movie theater, because the movie theaters
I
have
like to
that.
get like a bunch of M&Ms and just like pour them into my mouth like a drink.
Dude, I like to get like a handful of fucking Skittles and then open up my fucking Coke and chew on some ice with the Skittles at the same time. So you get this kind of like frosty, slushy thing going on. Yeah. That's the good shit. That's the good shit.
Dude.
Das the good.
You just realize
shit.
when dude, Paul's fat ass raised on a whole different level. It's like, man, no, dude, like Paul has like all these different combinations. I never even fucking thought about it. It's like you take the Skittles into ice, and then you basically have a fucking like a makeshift goddamn icy
Yeah.
or Slurpee or whatever you want to call it.
It's good shit. You got to try it.
Of course, you get popcorn too. Popcorn's always good.
Well, yeah, I always get popcorn.
But it has to be doused in fucking butter.
Yeah. Extra butter.
Extra fucking
Throw the
butter.
butter
Extra
down.
salt.
Yep.
Make sure your arteries are getting fucking clogged.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, you seem distracted, man. You all right, TJ?
Yeah. Well, I'm reading this
You all right,
article.
TJ? You okay, man?
Yeah, I was about to explain. I'm
What
reading
are
this.
you explain? What are you trying to explain to
Explain
us?
yourself.
I'm reading this article
So you're
about.
explaining something?
Explain yourself.
You're reading an article?
All right. So
What's it about?
it's about sex dolls.
Oh.
Why are you reading an article about sex dolls, TJ? Do you want one?
So this is basically they're bragging that they've now overcome the uncanny valley with their new sex
They
dolls.
have not.
Yeah, the Daily Star.
I'm here to tell them that they have not yet surmounted the lip of Uncanny
So
Valley.
you're still getting uncanny valley vibes.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, dude.
This looks like a big plastic person, which is what it is.
Sex robot human similarity has passed the point of uncanny valley.
And this is not a sex robot. This is a sex doll.
As technology is becoming more advanced, so are our dolls' designs. One simple example is some dolls are now being created with 3D body scanners of humans rather than being traditionally sculpted in clay.
Dude, the idolaters of the world are fucking rejoicing.
Why do they keep calling them robots when they're not
They're-
robots?
because that sells better than... Because everybody's seen a blow-up fuck doll. You know what I mean?
I don't know if there's any is it even wrong to show robot titty?
I mean, there's no titty. You were just seeing cleave.
Yeah, but I don't know. I might fucking round a corner and then boom, titty.
Man,
All right, looks like it's over, but
these people are just scared that they're going to fucking be replaced by sex robots. Let's be honest. Anyone that gives a shit about this, they have some innate
sex
fear.
robots.
I mean, they're getting closer. I'm not going to deny that
You gotta admit,
those...
it's not as uncanny valley as it used to be.
But to say that they've crawled out of Uncanny Valley is just not true.
We're out of it. We're
And
done.
see,
We're
the thing that
past
they're
it.
going to hate about the thing they're going to have to do to get out of Uncanny Valley is they're going to have to add flaws. Real human beings have little flaws in their skin and little lines here and scars from their childhood and, you know, weird hair sometimes, crooked teeth sometimes. They're going to have to fucking master that shit. Because if they don't, it's just going to look like a big old plastic fuck doll, which is what it looks like now.
Big old plastic fuck doll.
Nah, the article said they passed it, so we have to believe them.
I'd be creeped out having one of those things in my fucking house, dude. I've never
At
been
first.
I've never been a pocket pussy guy. I've always been kind of creeped out just by having a synthetic vagina. I've always jerked off manually, you know what I mean?
Old school jerk off.
But having a full body kind of hanging in your closet somewhere that you take out the fuck is just I couldn't do it, man. My self-esteem is already in the toilet. And if I had one of those things, or more than one of those things, propped up in my fucking closet, I don't know that I'd be able to show myself.
But what if it only showed up when you wanted it, Paul? You could order one.
Well, see, that's the thing. If it was a robot,
Yeah, like a robot.
that would be different. You know, if it went about its business during the day and made, kind of pretended to be a normal human being, that's different. But we ain't there yet. I'm talking about just having a big hunk of fuck plastic hanging in your fucking closet.
Yeah, I gotta clear my fuck plastic. It's
Just
Friday.
a giant ornate pussy sleeve that hangs in your closet.
Check this out. I'm sorry, I don't mean to change the subject, but so I was reading Breitbart, and they have a story about Mark Ruffalo, who's like super lefty and shit.
Of course.
And I just love the picture they use of Mark Ruffalo here.
What, dude? Are you kidding me?
That's a fucking pretty solid representation.
He looks like he just walked into a fucking public restroom and took a whiff.
Yeah, it's like some weirdo you meet in a fucking, exactly, like a rest area. Like, what the fuck is this?
Actor and left-wing activist Mark Ruffalo, reportedly worth around $30 million, has called for an economic revolution in the United States, warning that free market capitalism is killing us and robbing the peace and prosperity of future generations. And they're basically mad at him, like, why doesn't he redistribute his wealth then? You know?
Right, yeah. The ultimate fucking comeback to any rich person that wants to change the way things are.
Oh, you want to change the system? Why don't you? Yeah. You know how his $30 million redistributed is fucking insignificant in and of itself.
Right. Not only that, but what would it prove for him to become a moneyless hobo? You know, how much reach and power would he have if he was just homeless?
Well, it's yet again another dodge. I'm not going to argue with what's being said. I'm going to say, just give your money back. What a bunch of brain dead bullshit, dude. I always love when people, like, when you have nothing to say, it's always just then some stupid personal attack on the person.
Well, it's the love it or leave it thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Oh, you don't like this country, why don't you just move it? I swear to God, if I never hear that as long as I live again. Because you can't even respond to it. It's the stupidest fucking thing in a political discussion to ever come up. Well, you don't love you hate America so much, why don't you just get out of it?
Just go. There's the door, bitch. Get the fuck out. Just get out of here. You don't love America, just leave.
Yeah, it's like, fuck you, man. How would a person like that feel if they were complaining about their roach-infested apartment and how the maintenance guy never comes? And my comeback was, well, if you hate it so bad, why don't you just get the fuck out?
Leave.
I hate this new trend of trailers for trailers, dude. It's gotta be the worst fucking shit.
The pre-trailer trailer.
Yeah, I mean, no, not like literally.
They know people skip everything now.
Well, no, but right now, like, there's a trailer for the trailer,
right,
to the James Bond movie. The trailer itself is not even out yet, but there's a trailer for the trailer for the new James Bond movie, No Time to Die, or whatever the fuck.
I just hope they go one or two more layers deeper.
Yeah, like put out a trailer for the trailer of the trailer.
Yeah.
Well, too, they have to let you know when the trailer's going to be coming out, so you got to know when the trailer is going to be out.
Yeah, you got to get hyped up for the trailer.
They got to
so
tell
you need a trailer for the trailer.
So they tell you in that trailer when the other trailer that you really want to see is coming out.
Does the new Bond trailer for the trailer show anything about the movie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, let's see it.
Little something.
I want to see it.
All right,
I ain't seen it yet.
All right,
I'm
hold
not
on.
juiced in on this shit.
Hold up. Why is it so fucking
Now,
shit
Spectre
quality?
sucked, so my theory is this going to actually
well,
be a good one?
The quality is shit for some reason, but whatever. He's going to do car chases. There's going to be guns and motorcycles.
Good.
He's going to be in a suit.
Oh, shit. His
Machine
Aston
gun.
Martin has got... Wait a minute. Go back. Was that Pennywise?
Yeah, Pennywise is in it.
Yeah.
Was it Pennywise behind a frosted glass door that I just saw, or am I fucking crazy?
Hold on.
Okay, so there's the
That's
Aston
kind of
Martin.
neat. Wednesday.
Yeah, it's Pennywise, dude.
Pennywise is in this movie? Pop, 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 pop.
It's a new direction for the series.
Yeah, they go in with the Pennywise direction. You know, it's crossover time.
Well,
it's time for a crossover, bro.
James Bond and
I'm
Edge.
hyped.
What, you don't like it?
I'm hyped.
Yeah, you better be.
I like James Bond movies, even the bad ones.
You better be hype, bitch.
I
You
like,
better be fucking
I
Paul.
like the gadgets.
Hey, you better be hype, you fucking faggot.
Whoa,
Get
dude.
hype.
Use the F word on
Get
me.
fucking hype, Paul.
TJ, I think we need to ask you to leave.
Get fucking goddamn
TJ,
hype.
What you've just said is an act of violence, TJ.
Shut
An
up,
act of
Scotty.
violence.
You're fucking trash, bitch.
It's fine, TJ, but as long as you acknowledge you just committed an act of violence against Paul, dude. And you need to leave.
I want an apology.
All right. I'm sorry.
Apologize.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
You guys hear about this new movie about Michael Jackson's glove?
No.
There's a movie about his glove?
Yeah.
How long is this? Like a
I
documentary?
don't know.
Or what is?
No. Johnny Depp is producing an unauthorized Michael Jackson musical told from the perspective of his glove.
Man, I'm glad Johnny Depp has a bunch of money to blow.
He really doesn't. There was a big article in Rolling Stone not too long ago about how fucking Johnny Depp is really struggling to make
Dude,
it.
Johnny Depp.
I think decisions like this might be why.
Yeah. We want to make a musical about the life of Michael Jackson from the perspective of his glove.
It's called For the Love of a Glove, an unauthorized musical fable about the life of Michael Jackson as told by his glove.
You might want to trim that down just a bit.
Just a smidgen.
Maybe by about 90%.
Yeah. I guess it's not a movie. I guess it's a stage show?
Oh.
I don't know. The musical is described as a look into the strange forces that shaped Michael and the scandals that bedeviled his reputation. Nitzberg first collaborated with Depp's production group Infinitum Nihil. I don't know how that's pronounced. On a biopic of the 1960s singer Tiny Tim. So yeah, they're gonna fucking it's all from the perspective of the glove, my man.
I'm trying to think about how that even works. Like, what are they gonna do with it?
I don't know.
I'm in a drawer.
Is the glove
what-
sentient? It must
yes.
be if it can give its perspective.
You'll have to go check out the show, Paul. It's in L.A.
Well, shit. I'm intrigued. I wanna see this
Laziness
shit.
has won. Apostrophe Society admits defeat. So basically, an organization formed in 2001 to preserve punctuation mark comes to a full stop. So basically, they tried this society formed to preserve the apostrophe, but now they're just like, fuck it.
They fucking lost, dude.
We lost. We admit it.
Oh.
Fewer organizations and individuals are now caring about the correct use of the apostrophe in the English language. We and our many supporters worldwide have done our best, but the ignorance and laziness present in modern times have won. Damn.
Isn't it more likely that no one gave a shit?
The apostrophe is
and
dead.
this dude's fucking crusade to save the apostrophe.
It's not a
was-
dude. It's a society.
That's a positive
No,
thing
it was
for
the
me.
fucking dude. Come on, it was the dude in the article.
Laziness won?
Laziness won.
Of course, laziness won.
That's why I love fucking The Big Lebowski so much. Is because, he's even told the bums always lose, but he doesn't. It's a movie about laziness as a virtue. So that's a good thing for me. I'm glad. Bring on the laziness. I'm glad it won.
Your God is dead.
Dude, that's what we need. We honestly need more laziness in society. We really do. I know a lot of people are fucking down on laziness, but think about it, dude. If you were allowed to be lazy, you'd be fucking happy as shit.
Oh, hell yeah.
Why wouldn't you argue
Condone lazy.
for more laziness?
I mean, you show me a lazy person, I'll show you motherfucker ain't causing no trouble, man.
Right. He's too lazy.
Too lazy to fucking... I mean, hey, Hitler, was he lazy? No. Hitler was out there getting shit done.
And it's laziness that's driving automation. Like, automation is all about, like, hey, I don't want to do this type of back-breaking labor no more. Make a robot what does it.
Did you guys see the whole thing with... did we cover the Papa John thing on this show?
What Papa John thing? Oh, yeah, we
With him,
did.
like, his, vengeance.
On Flash Friday,
yes,
yeah.
yes,
Okay.
dude.
He said fire and fury is going to descend on the board or some
Yeah,
shit.
he's like, you fucking... They'll rule the day. They fuck with me, man.
There's a reckoning coming from Papa John.
Dude, those motherfuckers should be afraid.
Yeah,
should
it
be
came,
very afraid.
it came out that Don Jr.'s book Triggered was like the #1 on the New York Times bestseller list and shit. It turns out that the RNC bought like $100,000 worth.
That's
of
what
the book.
dude, I said that
You-
from the get-go.
Yeah,
you can
I remember
see
you-
on the list there's a little dagger in parentheses. It's like a little mark that hardly anybody knows what it means. Well, what it means is that
These sales figures have been artificially inflated.
right,
basically.
it's like bulk orders. It's not actual sales to people who are going to be reading it. It's like other entities buying up a lot of it, maybe to sell them. And sometimes it is a sign that a book is huge.
Dude, when they have these big events, what they do is they just hand out copies of his book.
But in this case, It has everything to do with the fact that they just bought up a bunch of the books to give away.
Yep, that's it.
So if you donate to the fucking RNC, you get sent like a signed copy of Triggered or whatever the fuck.
Right.
Or if you go to some event, you get a copy of Triggered. That's it. It's just a giveaway thing.
I mean, it's just another example of why none of these lists and none of these how movies are doing at the it just doesn't matter anymore. We live in the post-truth world now. Everything's got a scheme behind it. Even the books that end up on the fucking bestseller list are artificially put there to sell them. It's all ads now. It's all advertising.
It's all just one big advertising cluster. Fuck.
Just give over to the shittiness.
just buy.
Just revel in the shittiness
Pull
of
out
the
your
actual
fucking
dystopia.
wallet now and
Get
buy
down,
something.
come on, get down to the shitness.
I'm gonna go buy something on the way out of here. I'll be like, you know what? I'm gonna go buy that. I need it.
Saw TJ lamenting on Twitter, I don't get my Blade Runner universe bound out. Suck it up, Buttercup. This is your fucking dystopia.
I was more
This is
pointing
what-
out that people are actually wistful
No,
for
no, no,
this
TJ.
dystopia.
Don't try and fucking abdicate responsibility
Okay.
now post-tweet,
Sorry about
okay?
that. I didn't mean to.
You mean whatever I say you mean.
All right. Fair enough. I'm
God
down
damn
with
it.
I'm
I'm talking about the post-truth world, TJ. It doesn't matter. Don't even correct yourself. Look at this cuck trying to fucking argue.
Stupid motherfucking piece of damn shit. Stupid motherfucker.
Don't be sad, TJ. Don't be sad, buddy.
Wow, TJ, way to get defensive.
Maybe if you live long enough, you'll see that universe, dude.
You can't even take
Can't even take no
criticism.
damn criticism or nothing, bro.
I love that shit.
You know what? We're gonna go to the fucking bottom of the barrel now because you guys fucking pissed me off.
Oh, yeah?
We're going to the fucking bottom of the barrel. You won't even believe how low this fucking show
How
can
low
go.
can you go?
We're going fucking BuzzFeed quiz level, bitch.
No, man. Let's
Oh,
not do
my
it.
God. Why?
Oh yeah, Scotty.
All right, let's do what percent soft girl.
Oh, no, I'll decide which one you're
Visco
doing,
or
Scotty.
e-girl you are.
I'm gonna punish you for your fucking sins against me. Let's see here. Da 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 da.
Gonna pick some or not?
This looks
TJ?
pretty gay. What's this? We'll see what Disney. We're gonna see what Disney animal you are, Scotty.
Donnie, dude, Scotty's a Bambi.
Which
calling
color
it
you
out.
like the most of this shit, Scotty?
I'm gonna go with fucking orange.
Orange. What's your favorite fast food chain?
Of those ones, I would pick Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A. Homophobic. What's your favorite holiday of these?
Christmas.
What's your best trait? None of these.
None of those, dude. I'll go with romantic.
Ew.
I'm fucking romantic, dude.
What do you look for in a significant other? Where's big titties?
Yeah, man, I'm not saying that. Let's go with intelligence.
Which social media platform do you use the most?
Well, I don't use 3 of these, so I have to be Twitter.
You're Simba, Scotty.
Yeah, dude, I'm fucking
You're the
Simba.
king, Scotty.
Lame.
You're
Yeah.
the king, Scotty.
Wait, go ahead and take it, Paul. Go ahead and
Lame.
take it. You just can't stand that I'm the fucking king, bitch.
Lame.
What do you take it? What do you get, TJ? Let's see what you get.
No, we're not doing the same ones. It's
you're-
boring to do that.
Because you know you're going to get some lesser character, dude.
All right, I'll fucking do it. Fuck you, bitch.
Get your lesser character,
I'll
dude.
fucking breeze on through it real goddamn quick.
May as well find out which character all of us are.
I'm gonna go with fucking red, McDonald's, Halloween. Fuck man, I ain't none of these.
Friendly.
I'll go with romantic too, I guess. Significant other. Bravery. What is that? Okay.
Bravery, dude.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Oh, damn it.
Lame. Boo. I answered different on like 90% of
That's
those.
because these quizzes are bullshit. There's only 2 answers you can
only
get.
like 2 fucking things.
All right,
a bunch of horse dookie.
Oh, I love it. See, it was not worth doing.
Damn.
No shit. It's a BuzzFeed quiz.
All right, Paul, let's see if they fucking, let's do you, man.
I don't know. I don't want to do this.
No, you ain't doing this
I'm just
one.
going to get Simba.
No, you ain't doing
Simba.
that one. You ain't
Okay,
doing
good.
that one. We're going to figure out, we can guess your age based on your taste in 2019 memes.
I bet. Oh, God.
All right.
That sounds
I
horrible.
bet you they can't, but let's see.
Pick a random 2019 meme.
I don't know any of these. This
Oh,
is a
you know,
terrible
you're
one
going to
for
have
me.
to guess.
I've never seen any of these.
And I oop, Bill Hader dancing, drunk Taylor, Kids Bop Karen, Learning to be Spider-Man, or Mini Keanu?
I don't know any of these. I've never seen them.
Pick a meme, Paul.
Kids Bop Karen looks disturbing. Let's go with that one.
All right.
All right, cool.
Pick a 2019 meme that was big on Twitter.
I don't know. Okay, I did see the cat one a lot.
There you go, then.
I saw that one with the chick pointing at the cat.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Pick
right.
a dead 2019 meme to resurrect.
A dead
Powerful
Dude, I don't
Shaggy.
know the live ones.
Where y'all sitting? Avengers with acrylic nails. Me when someone shows me. Choking Sasuke and Buff Bunny, dude. What you liking, Paul?
Powerful Shaggy.
There you go.
Cool.
We gotta get him. Back.
Choose a 2019 screen cap that you can hear.
What? What am I doing?
Come on, Paul.
Which one can you hear, Paul?
10 seconds, Paul.
I guess the GTA one down at the bottom.
Pick one more 2019 meme.
Rip, but I'm different.
30 to 50 feral hogs. Ain't no laws. Due
Man,
to
I
personal
am-
reasons. Vibe check or rise and shine.
All right, I've seen Anthony Fantano do the vibe check thing. So I've actually heard that one. So let's go with vibe check.
You are 11 to 15 years old, Paul.
Wow. Holy shit. That's fantastic.
I love it, dude.
Got me.
What the fuck?
Fucking nailed me.
Damn, Paul.
Got me, man.
You're young at heart, dude. You got 11 to 15.
Jesus.
Yep.
What the fuck?
That's how it rolls
That's
sometimes.
perfect,
Sometimes
man.
that's how the
That's fucking
cookie
perfect.
crumbles, dog.
I mean, that is about when I feel like I stopped maturing. So maybe
It got your
it's-
number,
So fucking
man.
true, dude.
Some-
Sometimes
on
the
the nose than it
BuzzFeed
thinks.
quiz is true.
I put Paul like 13. That's when Paul like
13. Yeah. I mean, I feel like right around in there is when I just
Yeah, because I mean Paul
my
definitely
sense of
still
humor
wants.
locked in, my taste in movies
Because if
and
you were
music
11,
locked in.
you probably wouldn't really want to get laid. But 13, you definitely would.
I probably would have liked to get laid at 11.
Yeah, but you wouldn't know what to do. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So 13.
I didn't know what to do at 13 either.
Well, you had a little bit better of an idea.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. So it was.
Why do you wear
correct on
hats,
me.
TJ? Why are you wearing the hat right now?
I don't know.
Is
No,
it bald?
No, I'm not allowed to wear this
Get
hat.
thou down, Baldy. Get thou
Ah,
down.
What is it when people like when guys go bald? They want to wear a little hat.
I wore hats before I went bald.
Nah, you never
I-
wore a hat in
what
your
are you
life
talking
till you
about?
balded it up.
I have a hat rack.
Dude.
For all your
I've
bald
never
hats?
seen you in a hat, TJ.
No.
Oh, you know what? One time.
Yeah, when he was bald the last time, he wore a hat once. Now he's all about hats all of a sudden.
are you gonna
Now
keep your hair
TJ's got a
short,
bunch of
TJ?
hats.
What happened?
You gonna keep your hair short?
Yeah, for the time being.
You gonna keep it high and tight? You gonna do the marine look?
You go, "Reh."
Yeah, I'm a Marine now.
Damn.
Marine.
Hoorah, TJ.
You know what you need to do
Hoorah.
now, though, TJ, to get any like credibility back.
What?
As being like woke and hip, dude. You gotta grow a really long beard, like.
Do
Paul.
I?
Yeah.
Shit. Okay.
Dude, 90% of my wokeness lives right here, TJ. That's why
Right
I'm
there.
tolerated in woke spaces right here.
Because of that.
Because of the beard.
They look at him, they're like, I don't know, but oh, he's got a beard. He's all right.
Yeah, this
Yeah,
guy
you
knows
look pretty
what up.
legit.
Because I
Paul.
mean, like they know you can't just get a fucking beard overnight, man.
That's right. It takes
It
dedication.
takes fucking dedication.
I think Paul is probably the most legit motherfucker to
Mm-hmm.
ever exist.
You and I don't disagree there, TJ. Finally, something we can agree
Yeah, I
on.
mean that's a
Finally,
rare moment
some
of
common
agreement.
ground.
After all these years of disagreeing with everything you say,
So TJ,
that's
can I go in the
it.
kitchen, get a little bowl, get some soap and water, get rags, you can go wash Paul's balls, dude.
Yeah, go
Fuck
ahead.
comment, you want me to do it?
That'd be nice.
Go ahead and do it. Let's do it.
You down
man.
to do it? Down to
Yep.
fucking scrub Paul's balls
Let's
clean?
do it, man.
They need it.
Don't miss a fucking spot either, dude.
I got a pair of Sour Patch Kids hanging down there. I'm warning you. You gotta. They're.
You
Tangy.
guys want to see some conservative cartoons? I can show you those.
Yeah, man.
conservative cartoon? Oh, like the Ben Garrison shit.
Yeah, that kind of shit.
Oh yeah. I always like looking at the stupid alternate reality that is being a conservative in the world.
Yeah, here you
look
go.
at like right off the bat.
Dude, I love it.
Trump can barely lift his own fat fucking quadriplegic ass up out of a chair. Like you can't continue to portray him as if he's some giant buff dude. Like he's the opposite of that.
So those weights symbolize his accomplishments.
Now, if
dude.
you take Trump out of this picture, I kind of agree with the rest of how everything's portrayed. The DNC is a weak-ass, emaciated donkey at this point, and the news is pretty much just like some horrible little fucking 98-pound weakling that you can kick sand in his face on the beach.
If you just change Trump to like giant corporations,
Yeah,
I'd be
then
good
it
with
works.
Yeah.
Corporate America or some shit.
Yeah, corporate America lifting. And not even corporate America, just the fucking corporations of the world, dude.
Political correctness. Let's stop calling it the Black Widow. It's time we call it the Spider of Color with unfortunate spousal circumstances.
Oh, man. Political correctness memes. I love them.
Damn.
'Cause that's totally political correctness in a nutshell. They nailed it.
Warning, this is an inclusive society, and if we think you are talking, thinking, or behaving in a non-inclusive way, you will be excluded.
Yeah, isn't this just as applicable to conservatives?
Yeah.
Though? Don't they want everybody to think and attend the same church that they do? And if not, they should be excluded to the margins.
If you're
of
not
society?
like us, then go away.
Well,
you
you know
don't
what?
think like us.
If that's the take, though, that actually is that is correct because it's not distinguishing. So as long as they're not saying it's just about liberals, then I guess it'd be okay.
This is a narwhal. It is a medium-sized whale that lives in cold Arctic waters. Brr. The narwhal has a long, sharp spike on its nose that can jab a terrorist until someone shoots that dirty sumbitch. Let's all be more like narwhals.
It's just stupid.
Huh?
I don't even know, man.
Why are there terrorists floating around in the ice water?
I don't know.
Well, what happened was
Why is the ice water cubes?
I guess you guys don't know about this. There's a terrorist attack on London
Yeah,
Bridge,
I know about that.
and the guy had the narwhal tusk that attacked him.
Oh, okay.
So that's why they did this.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, then. Not a single Republican voted to form the impeachment committee. Doesn't that give you pause, Madam Speaker? Not for a moment. This is going to be the new normal, isn't it? Impeach Pence.
Isn't
So, when you do a comic, I don't know if you guys know this, but, it's good to have, a punchline, like a setup and a punchline and stuff, and not just, random words.
wouldn't it give her more pause that she's talking to some weird, poorly drawn cartoon coyote?
Well, just because the implication, and this happens a lot with partisan politics, is just that, they're totally reasonable, and the other side is just no! We're idiots! We don't care about what the truth is!
Oh, he's the president, all right, but I have a big hat and shiny buttons.
I love how the military
So
is to be worshipped
Until
you want to denigrate somebody that's in the military, and then it's just a bunch of shiny buttons.
there's a bunch of shiny bullshit. Don't mean nothing. Hong Kong voted to remain democratic. Why would they do that?
Look at
What?
Bernie here.
Bernie's a
He
nightmare.
has
dude.
never looked like this Nosferatu thing.
This is what the Jew looks like!
Jeez, man.
Damn. Oh. Lousy billionaire Bloomberg is trying to buy the election with his own money. I'm trying to buy it the old-fashioned way by promising my supporters other people's money. Vote for me to redistribute other people's wealth. Communism is good for you.com.
Yeah, that's...
Got him.
Oh, my God. Nailed him, dude.
Yeah, so yet again, just lying. Let's just lie about what Bernie's position is and say
Bernie,
he's a communist.
no, listen, dude. They just destroyed Bernie. Give it up.
It's over for
Give
Bernie.
it up.
5-year plans, collective farming is being implemented. Your freedom is done.
This is Schiff. All he caught was hearsay and rumors, man. Poor Schiffy.
I don't even... Whatever.
Whatever, man.
Okay.
Vote Democrat for change. I guess the last 50 years ain't giving them enough time.
What are you talking about?
I don't
There's
know.
been Republican presidents in the last 50 years, too.
Nope.
And Republican houses and senates.
Nope.
It's probably
Has it been just a Democrat-dominated world for the last 50 years?
The Bloomberger combo. Meatless sandwich and drink. I don't. Okay.
Okay.
Yep. Sometimes I don't even. I'm just look at them what is, huh? Bloomberg bucks.
What the fuck
Schiff
is this?
hits the fan. Okay.
All right.
Politizoid presents
Trump runner.
so I think maybe this is there's a fine line of parody, and then there's just outright ripping something off. And,
No, look, he's got a blonde Trump hairdo.
oh, never mind. I changed mine.
Yeah.
Totally transformative.
Tweet.
Politicus Hackus, dude.
They got him,
shit.
dude. dude. And he's Wile E. Coyote. I mean, whatever the fucking parody name is.
Yep, this is what the cartoon did.
Man, I was watching like all those old Roadrunner cartoons and shit. I was like, man, I hope someday someone just like remakes these horribly, but with like a
Tweet.
like a really forced political message. That's what I'm
Yep.
really hoping happens.
That's what this needs.
I'm hoping they don't bring anything new or original to the material at all, other than just forcing a political message haphazardly into it. That's what I really want. In my
Tweet.
fucking
Sorry,
cartoon.
TJ. Tweet.
Gotcha. Let's see the best that this has to offer.
Yeah, go to all-time top.
Gonna
dude.
go to top of all time. I want to see the fucking creme de la creme of these fucking conservative political memes, man. All time best. All right, so this is the best one ever.
Immigrants.
Illegal aliens.
What about the immigrants that started as illegal aliens?
Are
Are they both?
I don't know.
They both of those?
That's the best though. Best one they ever done.
All right, here's the next one.
Second best. Have you ever been so racist that you won an Ellis Island Award for patriotism, tolerance, brotherhood, and diversity alongside Muhammad Ali and Rosa Parks?
Yeah, because we all know how much hanging a medal around somebody's neck speaks to their true character.
Yeah.
We've never seen somebody receive some fucking stupid bullshit social award that was actually a piece of shit behind the scenes.
Never happened.
Congratulations, California. Not a single plastic straw.
Haha, gotcha, California.
There's definitely nowhere in the South that's equally as shitty as this. Definitely no conservative areas with trash in the fucking streets and shit.
You know the leftist brainwashing is real when they call Ben Shapiro a Nazi and Candace Owens a white supremacist.
This isn't even a cartoon.
They can be memes too, Scott.
Oh, okay.
They can be memes as well. Trump, good morning. Democrats, boycott mornings. BuzzFeed, 18 reasons why mornings are racist. HuffPost, mornings should be banned. Here's why. Fox News, liberals hate mornings. CNN, Trump says he hates the evening. Vice, this 15-year-old is fighting Trump by wearing sunglasses. Why,
Okay.
Hold on. Why don't I? Okay, you guys are obviously not the right crowd for this. Hold on. Let me just let's fucking give these memes the reaction they deserve, since you guys obviously are not gonna fucking do it.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah.
I see. Wow, I didn't even see that crowd of people here.
Yeah,
That's creepy.
That's pretty fun.
All right. So this next one, the red MAGA hat is the new white hood, Alyssa Milano, and then you see a bunch of black people wearing it.
How could that be? Checkmate.
Got him. Got him.
Yeah, there you go. What's next? Colin Rugg. Guys, the media is totally not biased. You are all conspiracy theorists. And then it shows all the complimentary Obama covers and then the not complimentary Trump covers.
It's just one of those memes that fits a narrative. Like, who is like making the argument that the media isn't biased at this point?
Yeah, I don't know. Okay.
I don't
know.
What's happening?
I don't know. Pharaoh, kill the babies. King Herod, kill the babies. Democrats, kill the babies. Ah!
Damn, dude. Kill the babies.
Kill them fucking
kill
babies.
some fucking babies. I want to kill some babies. Oh, let's ask TJ. Who else in history want to kill some babies? All these other bad
Hitler.
people.
Hitler.
Well, they didn't have Hitler on the list, but he should have been.
Anyway.
Oh, God.
So it just goes on and on horribly, and it sucks, and it's not funny.
Yeah. The Kamala Harris thing, yeah, it was pretty annoying and terrible, but yeah, the meme.
I can't handle memes anymore, man. I'm a boomer now. I can't do it. When I see the format of a meme, I just skip past it. It's like an ad now for me.
What?
I'm just like,
What now?
Get this out of the way.
Paul just squints.
What now? What's that, boy?
Find me something else.
Give him my reading glasses. Oh, well, a meme?
All
No,
except
no
for
thanks.
the powerful Shaggy meme.
Yeah, dude. Let's check out some powerful Shaggy.
I want to know what that meme was
All
since
right.
it came up.
God, it's so dead now, though, Paul.
Powerful Shaggy, dude.
Let's
dead.
check out some fucking
Dead meme.
powerful Shaggy memes.
No, I refuse. It's dead meme.
It's a dead meme, but I want to see why it lived in the
Let's
first place.
see why it was alive.
We've talked about a lot of dead subjects.
This is Fred. One time Shaggy snapped his fingers and Michelle Daphne just disappeared. She came back like 30 seconds later, but she looked really scared and kept saying something about the dark place. Woohoo!
Damn, dude. It's fucking
I don't
scary.
remember filming any scenes. Once the camera started rolling, I would black out as the spirit of Shaggy possessed my mortal body once again.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Shaggy's. He's
Fun fact, the Big Bang was caused by Shaggy using 14% of his power.
Holy shit, dude. I didn't know that.
Shaggy's fucking...
I guess Shaggy is powerful.
Yeah, he's pretty powerful. Heh, not bad, man. You made me use 10% of my power.
Okay.
I don't know, man.
This is just awful, dude.
The powerful Shaggy meme, man. Why did this go away?
I don't know. It was
Yeah,
so
I
good.
can't-
You cannot defeat my Shag Ringan Scubuto
Okay.
Chicken Dory.
Weeb memes? Is this a weeb thing? that I'm
Dude,
supposed to
this
get?
is fucking dead on arrival,
Here he is kicking
man.
Superman's ass, you know? Seems you
Okay.
forgot what that S stands for on your suit. Do you need me to remind you?
Oh,
No, please, I haven't. It stands for Shaggy. Just don't hurt me anymore. I'll do anything. Don't unleash your wrath against me.
Fuck. I don't know why this one went away, guys.
It was pretty fucking solid,
It's
bro.
a knee slapper, man. See, you're underestimating the power of meme culture, Scotty.
I guess I am.
Both of you are, I guess.
Me too,
Yeah, both. You guys don't understand what a powerful medium meme culture is, man. Look at
It's
powerful
powerful,
Shaggy.
man, but you know what? That wasn't a powerful meme.
Powerful
It went
Shaggy,
away.
dude.
It's dead, Paul. It's dead.
Dude, it's only dead temporarily till it comes back.
You know what,
again.
Paul? If you have that mentality, go live in a graveyard, man.
Something will happen, and then
Go
that-
live in a graveyard,
that meme will
Paul.
be back. What's the hottest meme right now?
Well, that's what I want.
Can we find that out? Is there like a memes.com that keeps track of a meme?
No, I'm fine with the hottest meme. I want.
Let's see.
That's all you want in life.
What's the Razor fucking hot fire meme as of the filming
What's the
of this?
trending meme right now, TJ? We gotta know. We gotta know what
number
these kids
one-
are into.
I don't want the number 10 meme. I want the number 1 meme in the fucking world
Come
right
on,
now.
TJ. Can you deliver that to
I'm
us?
trying to figure it out.
Fuck is wrong with you, TJ?
All right, LifeWire has, I don't know what that is, but they said they have the top memes.
Good. What is it?
What
So
if
the
LifeWire is just a website where boomers go to try and pretend to understand meme culture?
It looks like it is, honestly.
You can't find us what the dankest meme right now is?
Well, according to this, it's evil/savage Patrick from SpongeBob.
Evil Savage Patrick?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
What is knowyourmeme.com? Don't they have a top memes of the day thing?
Maybe.
Gotta know your meme, dude.
All right.
Yeah, that's the only site that's not run by boomers that don't understand meme culture.
All right.
Come on, TJ.
All right.
At least try to understand
I'm
their
trying,
culture.
man. I'm trying.
Because I don't believe that Angry Patrick one is the top meme right now. I don't think that website knows shit.
Maybe it had its moment in the sun, but I think that moment is past.
What is the hot shit meme right now?
Disney Plus. Damn, baby. Whoa.
Baby Yoda's propping up Disney Plus.
Know your meme doesn't fucking have a filtering system, so you know what the hottest fucking meme is.
Only the hottest memes. Trending.
Yeah, trending.
Where?
I mean, duh, TJ.
What's trending?
All the top ones there.
So chair challenge. Snom.
Chair challenge, yeah. You got to put your head against the wall and you got to lift up a chair.
Is that it?
That's the chair challenge.
Yeah.
There you go. It's the hottest meme right now.
Oh, it's viral on TikTok, a social network.
A viral game which was first introduced as a parlor trick in the 1970s and then went viral in 2009 on YouTube and 2019 on TikTok. The challenge claims that women can perform the trick, but men cannot due to a difference in foot size or center of gravity. It involves a person stepping heel to toe back 3 steps from a wall, tipping over until the head touches the wall, and then lifting a chair up from under themselves and standing.
All right.
All right.
I guess these are videos of people doing the stupid.
I don't.
Yeah.
I don't.
No, let's watch, TJ.
Yeah, you have to watch at least one of the memes.
Yep. Bend over,
He's
90
gonna
degree
do the
angle.
chair challenge.
Pull that chair in. Up to your chest. Now try and stand up without moving your feet. Yeah.
Whoa, you can't do it.
What the fuck, TJ? How do you explain that? How do you explain that shit, TJ? Could you do it?
I don't know. Can I?
You can't do it.
Men can't do it, man.
Men can't do
All
the
right,
chair
I'll try
challenge.
it. Fuck you.
How are you gonna do it?
Go ahead, man.
Oh, you've got like a chair you can use? We gotta make sure he tries to do it right. I don't want him cheating it.
90-degree angle. Slide the chair in and try to lift and stand up without moving your
Oh,
feet.
this is the dankest meme right now. You're using a heavy ass chair. All right, so that wall with your game board on it or something. You gotta walk. Okay, that's fine. Just put the chair close enough to you
You can't do it,
that
TJ.
you can pull it in.
You can't fucking do it, buddy.
So you go 3 foot lengths away?
Yeah, you do. You start with your toes against the wall. And pull the chair over so you can get it under you. Start with your toes against the wall.
Yep. Come on, TJ. Don't try to cheat, man.
Okay.
All right, TJ.
And then you do heel to toe. 3 steps back. 1, 2, 3. Okay?
Feet together.
And now get the fucking chair in position so you can easily pull it underneath you. Just keep your feet right where they're at. There you go.
I feel like I'm too far from this wall.
No, you got to do it right. Now tip forward till your fucking bald ass dome is right against the wall. You can't even fucking reach the wall from there.
Damn, TJ.
Far from this wall.
All right, well scoot a little closer
Yeah,
to the wall
get-
then.
get a
You
little
got
closer.
bigger than average feet, but
right.
you're also taller than average, so it shouldn't matter. But whatever.
All right.
There you go.
All right. Can your head? Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, get your head against the wall.
90 degrees.
90-degree angle. Grab that chair.
Lift that chair up, TJ.
He doesn't even have his head against the wall.
Head against the wall.
Got to keep your head against the wall.
Can't. Oh, I can't even do it, man. Okay.
Okay, you got it up. Now you got to stand up without moving your feet.
Ah, damn, dude.
You suck, TJ.
Can't fucking do it. You can't fucking do it, TJ.
It can't be done.
How do you
dude.
explain that, TJ? How do you explain it? You just went through that. How do you explain that?
TJ's a living meme, dude.
There's no fucking way to do it.
You're a part of the meme now,
So what
TJ.
happened when you lifted the chair up? What happened?
Okay, put your right foot behind your left foot. Good. And then your other foot behind
Camera's
your
on you, TJ.
Now even up your
Oh,
feet.
sorry.
Good. Here's the chair in front of you.
So yeah, you're supposed.
Now put your
Okay,
hands
so
All right.
here.
she's actually gonna do it. I'm
Grab
assuming.
the chair, lift it up to your chest, and
All
see
right.
if you can stand.
Yeah, she did it.
Was it hard?
What the fuck?
Feet up against the wall.
She's able to do it.
One foot behind the other foot behind the other foot. Straighten them out.
But part of it is up further away.
So you guys maybe go a step too far back.
Lift up your
Bullshit.
chest. Stand up.
We let you scoot closer.
I learned why this is so. I'm stunned that it's actually true, but men have a higher mass. And that center of mass is way up higher than it is in the bodies of women. So, of course, if I'm lifting that big mass with my body because so much of the weight's up here.
Yeah. Quit making excuses.
Dude, is that Dr.
The
Oz?
center of mass is
I don't
Dude,
know.
Dr.
That
Oz
is
fucking-
Dr. Oz.
He's ashamed, dude. He's like, he probably heard this. Like, I can do this shit, and he's like, I
It
can't.
can't
fucking,
be done.
I could
can't
do
do
it.
it.
I
Do
could
it.
do it.
Go
Go
do
do
it.
it.
I'm not gonna. I don't have to prove myself to
Oh,
Yeah, you do.
Of course.
you. I do that every day. That's part of my wake
Yo,
up ceremony.
Oh, I can do it when none of my friends are watching. Yeah.
I can.
I could do it.
You can't tell me I can't. Just because I'm not willing to prove it doesn't mean I can't.
That's true.
That's true, but you're still.
That's like going, oh yeah, you're Muhammad Ali. You can knock a guy out. We'll go knock that guy out over there. Like, no.
Now, what it's like, Paul, is that you've made a claim, so you have to provide evidence to your claim.
I mean,
And if you don't, and if you provide no
I
evidence.
don't think I have to.
Well, you don't have to, but
See, that's what I mean.
but there's no
I
reason-
can make the claim till the day I die.
Yeah, but there's
Like
no reason-
like Howard Bloom
That's-
saying,
I
he's
can
doing
do
5,000
1,000
push-ups.
push-ups.
Yeah, that's all it is. A claim that can be easily dismissed.
I mean, you can dismiss it if you want. It doesn't
I
make the
have.
claim untrue.
Sure.
Maybe I can do that
If you're-
all day.
If you're happy to prove it, then I'm happy to go see the evidence.
Hell yeah.
Got time to waste being a skeptic about this? Just
Hey.
admit that I can do it.
Yeah, dude.
You have
That'll
other
be the
things to
day.
be skeptical about?
So that
Nah,
meme pretty
not
much
really.
sucks, dude.
That meme is, yeah, just total.
No, I liked that meme.
You did?
Because I got to see TJ try it, and that was fun.
Yeah.
So I'm down with that meme. And I didn't know that. It taught me something I didn't know, that men can't do that, but women kind of can. I wonder if a woman with like giant tits could do it. You know, because it's all about the center of mass or
They
whatever.
probably could.
They had big fat titties that would add a whole lot more mass up top, and maybe they couldn't do it.
Good point.
I want to. Is there a big fat titty bitch trying the meme challenge? I'm gonna go look later.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go get my
I'm sure
bottle
you
of
will.
Jergens ready. And I'm gonna
Damn, bitch can't do it. Titty's too damn fat.
Let's try again. Oh, yeah.
Dude, yeah.
Oh, she can't even do it.
It's also a meme that could easily turn into a porn. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it involves people bending over and stuff.
Right. Like, I can't stand up. Well, let me take advantage of that. Oh, no. What are you doing? Just go with it.
That's horrible.
I'm going to go find some. I bet there's fucking
Yeah, you
head
go out there and
head
you
on wall
find it.
chair challenge porn already.
I bet you there is, dude.
You
My next
find
jerk
it.
off session is going to be to it.
The chair challenge. Gone
I've
wrong.
decided right now the next time I got to spank one out, it's going to be to that. I'm going to find a hot enough chick
there you
doing the
go.
fucking challenge or some kind of porn. You know what I mean? I'm going to find it.
Yeah.
It's going to happen.
Amen, dude. A fucking men.
See, you're just not in tune with meme culture, TJ.
I guess not.
You got to get with what the kids are getting with. You know what I mean?
I tried. I tried and I hated it.
Why do you hate it, TJ, man?
All that boomer
Don't
shit
hate
that
it.
you're into is just ballyhoo, TJ.
Bunch of nonsense.
Oh,
It's a bunch of
Open-
ballyhoo now.
Open your mind, TJ.
What the fuck is ballyhoo?
You know exactly what ballyhoo
What the
is.
fuck is ballyhoo, bitch?
It's a bunch of higgledy-piggledy, and you know it, dude.
A lot of malarkey, TJ.
Yep, it's a bunch of malarkey.
I like higgledy-piggledy.
Yep. It's a bunch of higgledy-piggledy, and you know it. You got to let go of that. You got to be hip with what the kids are into.
Why can't you just embrace it, man? Like, look, TJ, you can fight against meme culture, but it's still the culture, man. It's still what's going on. Just embrace what's going on, TJ.
Like,
Don't fight against it. Don't fucking wish for fucking the 90s to come back. They ain't coming back, TJ.
What's the most popular video on YouTube right now, TJ? Because you know that's who's driving it. So you have to, whatever it is, you have to watch a few seconds of it and be into it.
All right. Top trending on YouTube.
Yep, let's see it. Number one trending video.
Number one. Number fucking one. What do you think it is?
I have no idea.
I have no clue either. All I know is I'm way into it.
I'm super
Fucking-
into it. It's all
It's
good.
awesome. It connects with me. Hi again.
Hi everybody, it's Olivia Jade. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Obviously I've been gone for...
Okay, so
So what am I? What is?
who is this? Olivia Jade?
It seems like it's trending
Because it sucks.
pretty negatively. I guess it's like half the people hate it.
I just don't even know who this is.
like 7 or 8 months. Like, well, if I can't talk about it, is there a point in coming back and not being able to say anything?
Does she have a scandal or something?
I want to come back because I want to come back. There's no...
I think I heard about this. This is she was one of the people who got like admitted into college because of her rich parents or whatever.
Oh,
Like she was part of the college admission scandal.
Oh, is she fucking the whatever Uncle Jesse's wife's daughter?
I don't know.
You know what I mean? Because she's caught up in that. She's the most famous. I can't remember what her name is, but you know who I'm talking about. Uncle Jesse from Full House's wife in real
Laura
life.
Laughlin's daughter.
Yeah, Lori
Olivia
Loughlin.
Oh,
Jade,
okay.
returns to YouTube.
Yeah.
So that's what's going on.
So that's exactly what it is. People don't like her because she didn't earn any of her fucking merit.
Right.
Yeah,
She had no merit and just rich bought her way into fucking
And so now she's
college
coming-
and such.
She's coming back to prove that she has no merit.
Yeah, pretty much.
Awesome.
I guess.
Yeah, my whole following, everything about me is totally artificially inflated, but it's me. So, I mean, hey, whatever.
Yeah, man.
Obviously, people are hungry for that influencer fame.
It's
Yeah,
kind of
bro.
a rare example of something hate trending.
Hate trend.
You know what I mean?
Well,
Like,
it seemed like she had supporters too. It was like 85,000 thumbs up to 65,000 thumbs down. So she's got more defenders than detractors. at
She's
this
got
point.
people that are like, yeah, Lori Laughlin's daughter, skip over me and
Yeah,
get
you
things
get
you
that.
didn't earn.
You get that shit, girl. You don't need to earn that shit. Just get that shit.
Dude, what are some of the comments on it? Are they similarly divided?
Let's see. She might be censoring comments. I guess we.
I
can
saw
check.
30,000
Everybody,
comments.
it's Olivia.
So let's see.
She's not censoring, dude. She would never do something like that.
Yeah, how dare you say that? TJ?
She's a Harvard woman.
I'm glad I got here before the comment section was turned off. Livia, hi again, everyone. She doesn't even go here. Oh, shit, it's her. The algorithm played me like a damn fiddle. My brain, who the fuck is this? Also my brain, detective mode activated. I didn't even know who she was until the scandal. Oh, this is the girl who got her college paid for, literally couldn't tell who she was. I genuinely miss getting attention for no reason. Who else just
So it's
clicked
all
because
negative.
it was #1 on trending? LMAO. My mom said she would buy me a cat if I hit 150
God.
subs.
This fucking
Grifting
dude-
for subs.
Hey, come on.
Oh my god.
My mom will buy me a cat.
Dude,
You know
why aren't
what?
why aren't we doing more of that shit?
You know what?
Yeah, you should leave one.
Let's help. I'm help you out. 5,000 subs for you.
Yeah, for nothing.
There you
I'll
go.
be your
Have any-
88th sub, random fucking person
Give me the
who
5K
Hi everybody,
subs.
it's Olivia.
Shut up. No one cares.
It's Olivia.
It's Olivia. I'm
so
back.
sorry that I'm a total fraud, but you know, hey.
We need to start doing that. We need to start grifting.
Yeah, we need to
subs
start
off of
having
the
rich
trending.
parents that buy us shit.
No. I mean, like going to all the trending videos every day, like the top 10 trending, and then just being like, LMAO, my mom said she'd buy me a PlayStation if I got 500 more subs today. You know what I mean? We'd fucking be in the stratosphere in a month.
Oh, yeah.
That's all we gotta do, man.
Just start getting on the Deep Fat Fried account and pimping this shit. Like, it's obviously that's how people are getting their subs these days.
Yeah. Hey, Paul.
Begging in the comment sections.
Paul.
What?
Have you eaten the fucking chicken sandwich yet, bitch?
Hell no.
You're a bitch.
I ain't going to the fucking
Ain't
chicken
gonna do
sandwich.
You a bitch.
The more you try and get me to eat it, the less I'm going to do it, dude.
You know what, Paul?
me. I have oppositional defiant disorder.
You know what, Paul?
What?
I'll subscribe to your channel if you go get that fucking sandwich, bro. Go get that sandwich.
Damn, that's pretty tempting.
Sandwiches
I'll
offer.
tell you
subs.
what, dude. If we get 5,000 subscribers in the next month, I'll go get the chicken sandwich.
All right, cool.
Or hold on. My mom will buy me a chicken sandwich, guys.
Well, yeah, of course.
Yeah, your mom has to buy it.
Yeah.
TJ, you know what? TJ, look, there's a way to call Paul's bluff, dude. Just go and get a sandwich for the show and just put it right in front of him, man.
And see if I don't eat it. See if I can even fucking resist
There's no
eating
way,
it.
man. If there's a greasy ass chicken sandwich in front of Paul, his ass gonna eat it.
Maybe I will.
Dude, I went and got a fucking chicken sandwich from McDonald's today.
Yeah.
I ain't never doing
Why would
that
you
again.
do that?
Fuck
Man,
is wrong with you, dude?
Motherfuckers, they gave me like the most anemic piece of chicken I've ever seen in my life,
Dude,
man.
you never go to McDonald's for
It was a
anything
sad ass piece
beef.
of fucking sandwich,
You want
man.
beef from McDonald's?
Yeah, you get the
dude.
burger when you're at McDonald's.
You don't get no fucking.
I wanted
chicken.
to try. I want a little chicken,
Don't delve
man.
into chicken land
Oh,
at
what's
McDonald's.
wrong with you?
Want a little goddamn chicken, man.
Go to Wendy's, go to Chick-fil-A, go to Popeyes, go anywhere.
I didn't think McDonald's let me down so bad with that
Dude,
chicken
you would have
sandwich.
rather eaten that
You
fucking
fucking stupid?
double stack that you got me.
I had one of those too.
Oh, okay. Well, at least you got something good.
Man,
Don't fucking do it, TJ. Don't fucking do it.
you don't do it. You shut up, Scotty.
I'm not dumb enough to do it.
Shut your damn stupid,
Why don't
ugly
you come
mouth.
make me shut my dumb, ugly, stupid fucking mouth?
I mean,
Yeah, I
both
will.
both of you guys have been suckered into the fucking ad campaign that is the chicken sandwich. I'm the only one that
Nah,
remains
man.
pure. No corporate influence here, baby. They tell me to go get the chicken sandwich, and I walk the other way.
I fucking walked in there, Paul. I got it, and I was
know
like,
you
meh.
did.
I was like, meh. And I walked away from it, Paul.
Yep.
But I know what it's all about.
You cut a fat check to the fucking big fat CEO of that fucking company, man. You
yeah.
You probably single-handedly bought him a new jet ski.
I hope I fucking
Scotty.
did. I hope I fucking did, Paul.
Whereas Paul, dude, he ain't no corporation slave.
Oh, yeah.
Scotty the Great, Scotty the Wise. Do not fall for Paul's lies.
Dude, Paul is lying, dude. Paul's telling a whole lot of fucking lies about me.
You guys can't argue that I'm the
Paul-
most alternative, dude.
Paul-
The most alternative of the fucking cast.
I don't even care to argue
Free
about that.
from corporate influence.
But I think, Paul... Hey, Paul, where do you get those shoes you got, man?
With these shoes?
Yeah. What company is
I
that?
bought them off of a homeless guy that did a tap
Oh,
dance.
man. No, Paul, you custom ordered those shoes from Converse, man. Just
Yeah, 'cause-
another corporate fucking
Nah,
drone,
dude,
another fucking sellout masquerading as something different.
Converse are the shoes
is
of the
made in
counterculture,
fucking
and they always
China
have been.
now, Paul. Made in China in a factory.
Made in a counterculture fucking factory.
No,
in
they're
China,
made in a
dude.
fucking
The most
slave labor
alternative
factory,
fucking
Paul.
No, dude, the most alternative factory in China.
And
right
all the
now.
shit you buy comes over on these giant barges, Paul, destroying the environment.
Not
Tisk,
these,
tisk, tisk.
man. Mine are
Paul's
alternative. They
destroying
strapped
America
mine
and
to
the
a
planet.
porpoise.
Yeah, they did. I'm sure
They
they
did.
Paul.
Strapped it to a porpoise, dude.
You're just as much a part of the problem, Paul.
Nope.
You're part of the
Not I.
fucking problem, Paul.
You don't see me lining up at some corporate place, filling my mouth with their dreck. I go my own way. I only do.
I beg to differ, Paul.
I only do
Beg
indie
to
and
differ.
alternative things.
Paul don't fuck around.
Nope. I don't worship at the altar of Mammon, dude. Like you idiots do, dude. The golden calf is here.
I think we actually worship the effigy of care.
Oh, okay.
So
There is that, too.
please get that right.
Burn it.
Yeah.
Burn it. I like burning it. That's what I like to do.
You like burning things, TJ?
Yeah, I like killing things.
What else is going on
The
in
name
the world,
of my
TJ?
school is fire.
What are you looking at over there?
I don't know. I'm just looking around.
Yeah, I can tell you're browsing, TJ.
Browsing.
What is this,
browsing,
the Browsasode for
I'm
TJ?
bored.
Browsasode. I'm trying to find different things we could fucking talk about.
Been trying to have
man.
a conversation for 15 minutes.
I'm
Better
bored.
check my Twitter.
What were they tweeting about me?
Scorsese, don't watch The Irishman on your phone.
Okay, well, I actually watched The Irishman yesterday. I sat down and fucking got through The Irishman. And it's not bad, but it's definitely not going to take the place of some of my favorite, like, gangster films and shit. It's kind of bleak, which I guess a lot of the gangster films are, but it's overly bleak.
Wow, it's pretty bad if Paul's calling your movie overly bleak, man.
Yeah, dude. Well, it was. You'll see what I mean.
I mean, when you watch it, yeah, I have to agree. I'll say it at least explored a different side of things, but yeah, I kind of agree with you. I don't think it's going to take an all-time.
So
great.
do you agree with him that you shouldn't watch it on your phone? You think it's not?
I don't think it
phone
would matter
experience?
one bit.
cares?
He's just being a douchebag. He's just stroking his own dick about how beautiful the shots are. You can see that shit on your phone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Watch it wherever the fuck you want to watch it.
Yeah, the director obviously wants you to watch it in a look, but the way that they structured it with Netflix is Netflix funded this film. It didn't even really get a theatrical release except in very limited markets. So I mean, really, if they really wanted that, they should have had the film actually get distributed and then come into VOD or Netflix or whatever. But they didn't go that route. But
Like of all the vaunted performances in it, I think Joe Pesci is the one that stands out, man. It was so cool seeing Joe Pesci again.
Yeah.
yeah, I agree with you there. That was.
And
TJ, you haven't seen it yet?
He's great
No.
in it too. Like my favorite parts of the movie were all Joe Pesci parts.
Oh, that was so. Yeah,
He was great.
great performance by him, and it's kind of crazy and awesome to see him back in a movie.
Yeah, and still, like, I always thought that Joe Pesci, we stopped seeing him because maybe he kind of declined a little bit, but nah, Joe Pesci still got it. He just has been holding on to it. He's been hoarding it from everybody else. He's still Joe Pesci. God damn.
You guys, I want you to think about your privilege today.
My privilege?
Yeah, I want you to think about your fucking privilege,
Okay.
bitch. This is what privilege is. Why are you people complaining? Can't you see I've got a burden too? The straight, able-bodied, cis, rich, white man's burden, dude. Look at
Wow.
him. Look at him.
He's got a little tiny rock, He's got a little boulder on him, not too big.
You don't know what it's like, man.
Everyone else has fucking these giant back-breaking, fucking back-bending
No one
boulders.
knows what it's like to be a white man. Rich and able-bodied. Cisgender.
I mean,
Look at
backpacks do hurt your back after a while. I'm not going to lie.
I mean, eventually that
He
dude's
does have a
back-
burden.
I mean, his back's gonna hurt a little bit.
Yeah, and he's better than all those people because he's straight, able-bodied, cis, rich, and white, so he shouldn't even have any burden. If anything, one of them should be carrying his load.
I mean, there's really only one thing that belongs on this, and it's rich. The
Yeah.
rest of it, being straight doesn't guarantee that you're fucking got no burden in life. Neither does being able-bodied. Neither does being cis or white.
Yeah, but rich does.
Rich,
Rich definitely does.
rich, I agree with. It shouldn't be just some representation of what these people consider to be minorities over there. It should be the whole fucking planet over there, and it should just say the rich man's burden.
Yeah, he should have
That's
Jeff-
really, like, honestly, that's the only part of that holds any relevance to me right now. When I look out and I see who's oppressing who in this world, it is hard for me to see the moneyed interests as anything other than the only thing that I could call an oppressor. All the rest of this shit is just ID politics shit. And it's distracting from the actual truth of it. Being cis doesn't guarantee that you're also rich.
Oh, yes, it does. I'm
Well-
super rich because of that.
It's really simple to look at. You just divide everyone up into different groups that are mainly arbitrary, and then they all fight about all that bullshit.
Squabble amongst one another while, you
While the
run
bigger issues are just ignored or just like, oh man, this
All right,
happened.
you guys want to talk about
Oh.
a fucking issue that's ignored in this country?
Yes.
You guys want
No.
to fucking talk about an issue that's truly fucking ignored in this goddamn country?
Yeah, let's
Sure.
talk about it.
I'm tired of this shit. It's time we fucking talk about the goddamn motherfucking Jews.
God damn it, TJ.
Oh, why
And
are
our
you doing this?
leaders are low-life scum.
Yes.
Screw little girls.
Yep.
So the
All of
Jews
them.
can screw America.
Damn
That's what's happening in
Jews.
this country. I just said it.
Yeah,
That's
you did.
what's going on in this country.
Rick Wiles is the
Whoa.
only one who has the balls to tell you about the fucking
screwing-
Jews screwing the little girls and screwing America
They're screwing little girls and America at
Yep.
the same time. Wow.
at the same time.
They're really
the
evil.
Jews.
Who knew?
That's pretty fucking
And our
evil.
FBI is corrupt.
All
the
of it's
Supreme
corrupt.
Court is corrupt.
Corrupt.
The Justice
Jew-owned
Department
Supreme
is
Court.
corrupt. The news media is corrupt.
Jew-owned
the whole
news media.
country is corrupt.
Jew-owned country.
Because we've walked away from Almighty God and we've allowed Kabbalah practicing Jews to defile the nation. Put that video out. Go ahead and clip this video and send it out. I dare you. You won't do it because
I guess we
somebody
are.
did.
We're
Already
doing it.
been
and
done.
It's been done. I'm watching it. So yeah, someone did it.
So this guy is obviously Rick Wiles
Rightwingwatch.org did it.
is very aware that this shit's getting clipped up and put on the internet.
Clip it up some more.
He wants it. I mean,
Clip it up. Put me out there.
I love it. He's basically just
I'll
telling
say whatever crazy shit you want me
Yeah.
to say. I don't give a fuck.
He's basically saying that like it's just gonna get more money to me, dumbasses. Give me
because
some
you're
more.
scared that the truth may get out to the American people. I'm had it up to here with the corruption in this country. Little children being raped for the benefit of Israel. That's all
What?
it's about, Doc.
Israel's got a
Little
thriving
Israel's doing it.
monetizing of child rape industry right now.
It's thriving over there.
Yeah.
American children being raped for the benefit of Israel. American politicians raping little American girls to be videotaped by Israeli Mossad so that Israel can blackmail American politicians. That's the state of America today.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Whoa.
Wait a minute. Hold on now. You just admitted something there because the American politicians are engaging in that transaction as well. So, did the Jews make them fuck little girls?
Yep.
Is that what's going on?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so they're gonna blackmail
Somehow
him.
forced that to happen?
Yeah, the senator sitting up there. No, I don't want to do this.
Because I think Rick Wiles is real close to being right about some shit in this video.
Mossad is there with their cameras.
Like
Yeah, do it.
when
Do
he was
it.
talking about how everybody's corrupt, the judges are corrupt, and the fucking police are corrupt, and he was going through the list. I was like, yeah. I just think he's holding on to this Jew thing. Yeah, there's some corrupt Jews out there, but I think the point of the matter is that corruption has become status quo in this fucking country.
Yep.
Preach about that.
No.
Preach about how corruption is just how business is done at the upper echelon of the fucking economy.
But that's not a sexy enough story. You gotta for him and his
Status
audience.
quo on the planet,
He needs to
dude.
give it. He needs there to be a fucking mastermind behind the whole thing. It can't just
It's
be.
the Jews.
It can't just be a corrupt system. There has to be someone behind it all.
Of
Right.
course, you have to.
And the
have,
villain he's chosen is the Jews.
I mean, they're an old standby.
Old classic, the Jews.
I hope we said we're gonna hate this time. How about the Jews?
Tired of hating Mexicans.
Tired of communism. Tired of socialism. Jews.
Jews.
It's just classic misdirection because, the Jews were hated because of these same problems. But like people on the low end of the economic scale back in fucking medieval Europe were looking at like, God damn, man, you got to have money to have anything. Well, look at this group of people. They seem to have a little more money than anybody else. Look at No, what about who is printing and distributing and controlling the currency? Why is it's just to keep your eye off the fucking prize distraction.
That's what it's always been. It's because Jews were limited to things like money lending, so it's like, oh, they're all evil people.
Them
Because
people over there are smart and have accumulated a little bit more of the money that we have. Go kill them. It's like, no, go after the people that instituted the fucking
the whole
policy.
system. Yeah.
I mean, what's it like?
Who
How
benefits the
hard
most?
is it?
The Jews, my friend.
It's just sad, man, because a dude like Rick Wiles, like his message is just so close to being palatable. Because he's right. Everybody is fucking corrupt. Corruption is just a part of the fucking daily status quo in this country. He's absolutely correct about that.
And this
just happens
planet.
to be incorrect about the fact that the Jews have anything to fucking do with it. Just silly.
Mm-hmm.
Just a waste of time. Waste of energy.
Man.
Waste of brain power.
Dude, I have by the way, a breaking news today. Bullock has dropped out of the race.
Who?
Oh,
Bullock, dude.
The dude from Colorado?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Say who?
Steve Bullock, dude.
Oh, you mean that guy that never even had a chance?
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy.
The governor of Montana, dude. He dropped out.
Oh, he's the governor of Montana. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, Montana
I thought it was
governor.
I thought it was Colorado or something.
Nope. Montana, dumbass.
It's that part of the country.
He dropped on out.
Yeah, Hickenlooper was the guy from Colorado.
Oh, okay, that's
wasn't
who
he?
it was.
Yeah, he dropped
Maybe.
out too.
He was gone.
They're all
Another guy
gone.
that had no fucking chance ever of getting the nomination. This is crazy. Good breaking news there, TJ.
I saw the CNN
Yeah.
story that was like Biden is front runner, Buttigieg, and then it was like Buttigieg gets to double digits or surges, and it was Biden in first. I think it was like Warren in second, then like Bernie in third, then Buttigieg was last, and it was like, why is that the lead into the story?
Because they don't want to keep covering the fact that it's already been decided that Joe Biden is getting this nomination. They're going to push him to the top of the polls. They're going to push him right through. It's going to be Joe Biden, man. That's the great thing about the Democratic Party is like one of the worst choices that they have up on the stage is going to go right through.
Right on through.
I knew that as soon as he started evoking Obama.
Oh my god!
And when me and Obama were sitting around.
Every time he fucking opens his mouth, he talks about how he served under Obama and how
Me
he was good
and
friends with
Obama.
Obama and he was a big
Obama,
part of
Obama,
Obama, and he
Obama.
helped Obama.
I hope he's got something more besides just like smiling when he gets attacked. But I mean, of course,
He don't.
it's all rigged anyway.
The only way Biden doesn't get it is if Hillary fucking enters the race. If Hillary enters the race, then she just may as well just decide that it. I kind of want that, honestly. The timeline in which Hillary Clinton tries again and once again loses to Donald Trump.
That'd be great.
Oh man, I got to tell you, it wouldn't be great for the country. I think in
Oh,
terms
it'd
of
be great.
another 4
It'd be
years
great
of Trump.
entertainment, dude.
But holy fuck, would it be amazing to see the look on her face and her supporters' faces when he beats her twice.
Oh, dude, because at least the first time you could be like, it was this and this and this and this. But if she lost a second time to Donald Trump, that'd just be a humiliating defeat.
I think that a lot of the candidates that are going up against Trump have a decent chance, at least, of beating him if they're selected. Particularly Bernie, Biden, maybe Elizabeth Warren. But I mean, Hillary is never going to beat him. That's just like a guaranteed.
Too much baggage. Too much fucking. There's just too much bullshit you can pull about Hillary Clinton out of the fucking rabbits. Out of the fucking hat. And it's just like when you have that much dirt on you, you're just constantly in defense mode. And that's what Hillary was. Like Hillary was always. I always felt like Hillary was on the defensive in that campaign.
Well, yeah. I mean, I think anybody that goes against Trump is going to have to work real hard not to be on the defensive because that's his whole strategy.
I just wonder if she's. I mean, we're like 60 days from the fucking first round of voting at this point.
Something like that, yeah.
Some shit like that.
I think she's got about a month to make her fucking mind up.
Yeah, I mean, if she's going to announce,
and that might have been the plan all along. Is just,
right to just jump in at the last minute and see if you can make a splash.
I mean, that's really her only. And I think it's actually smart too if she does decide to do it. Like, just in terms of positioning herself to get the nomination, because I can't tell you how fucking tired people are of these debates and the discourse as it's being presented to us from these dozens of fucking Democratic candidates. People are weary of that shit. So, for her to just jump in at the last second and be a big name, I think it's probably a smart political move. Let these idiots snipe at each other through the meaningless process and then just come in and steal it. I think she could do it. Like, in terms of getting the nomination.
How could you not be weary of American politics? All it is just a constant fucking spectacle.
It's because of the Jews.
Oh, that's why?
The Jews have made it a constant
damn
spectacle.
Jews, they're distracting us.
Yep.
They're laughing the whole
They're
time.
distracting us so that Mossad can sneak in and rape young American girls.
literally when you get someone like whoever wins all this at the end of this, it'll be like a little brief period of like, what will the new administration be like? Then it'll be on to like, what's going to happen in 2024?
Oh, yeah.
The countdown to 2024 has begun.
Well, if Trump wins, he'll ensure that because he just, his whole strategy is never stop campaigning. He just does a rally every fucking week.
Day. Every day there's a new rally.
He's out there at a giant rally just campaigning. He's been campaigning through his entire first 4 years. That's just the way it is now. Like, if you think about it, all these Democrats have been too.
Yeah, you kind of have to. I mean, at this point, fundraising is such a big deal. Like, we looked at the last election, it was like Hillary had $700 million and Trump spent $400 or $500 million that they know of. I mean, it could have been more, with this, super PACs and other shit that they funnel money through. But, I mean, basically, the long and the short is you have to have a ton of money to fucking become anything in this country. As a major political office, you need tons and tons of cash. That's what they really focus on.
Assuming Hillary doesn't pull a big January surprise or some shit, I think Biden is just going to walk away with this fucking nomination.
She's coming.
He's the status quo. He's the most status quo and the most palatable status quo politician.
And think about this:
obviously.
the field is so divided that it actually benefits Biden, because if there was like really just one other person going against him, then he'd probably have way less of a chance of getting the nomination. With 4 people kind of splitting that section of the vote,
Yep.
you know,
He's just gonna waltz with it, dude. And it's gonna suck.
It's gonna be awesome.
Watching him go against Trump in the debates, though,
Dude, it's
is
gonna be
fun.
It's gonna be the greatest debate ever, because it's gonna be like, all right, just get your popcorn, forget any
doddering old fool,
forget
fool.
any idea that this is gonna be a productive conversation in any way, shape, or form. You already should have dismissed that when Trump was involved. But between Trump and Biden, it's just gonna be like, okay, so which doddering, empty-headed, dementia-addled old man is going to fucking make the most cogent case for why they should be president?
Yep.
And fucking, I mean, it's just going to be horrible. There's going to be gaffes galore.
It's going to be the national political analog of grandpa's arguing with his old-ass neighbor again.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I mean, like, it's going to be like a challenge. Like, you could probably do like a drinking game. Like, take a shot every time someone speaks one coherent, complete sentence from start to finish. And you'd probably be stone cold sober by the end of it.
Biden's been going weird lately, too.
Oh, he's super weird. What was that shit about,
Did you see him eating his wife's finger?
Yeah.
He's like nibbling on his wife.
You know, at least that was his wife, though. At least,
yeah, but I mean,
like,
I don't do that. I've never grabbed a significant other's finger and just plopped it in my mouth and started sucking on it in my life. Especially not in public, standing in front of a bunch of fucking people.
I'd probably do
Biden is the clear choice, dude. Come on, guys. We all know it.
And then he made some speech, too, about how he's got hairy legs.
Yeah, and his, like, the kids like to touch his hairy legs or some shit. And they like
how he loves having kids on his lap.
I love the kids on my lap touching my hairy legs. It's like, okay, then.
There's something that, like, there's a screw loose.
How the fuck are you pulling? Are you number one, really?
It's Biden, guys.
That's because it's only old people that vote. He makes sense to them.
It's like,
oh, yeah.
I know,
got the hairy
Joe.
legs. Yeah.
I think this
And
is
by
it.
the way, you know, I sit on the stand, and to get hot, I got hairy legs that turn blonde in the sun.
that turn blonde in the sun. How many that's was there? Hold on.
Legs that turn that turn
I
Like
can't even
7.
count. It's like 7 or 8.
7 or 8 that's to get it out.
blonde in the sun. And the kids used to come up and reach in the pool and rub my leg down so it was straight, and then watch the hair come back up again. They'd look at it. So I learned about roaches. I learned about kids jumping on my lap. And I've loved kids jumping on my lap. And I tell you what.
What?
That's what I'm talking about, man.
What, dude?
What weird goddamn gibberish is going on?
Can you just go back and play that one more time?
I
had to listen to it twice this morning too because I couldn't. I can't make heads or tails of this.
All right. And what's this about roaches at the end?
I
don't know. He knows about roaches and he knows about kids jumping on his lap.
Okay. Play, motherfucker. Play.
It ain't gonna play. You only get one viewing of this one.
And by the way, you know, I sit on the stand, and to get hot, I got hairy legs that turn turn.
I think there's 7.
In the sun.
Yeah,
and
that's
the
what I
kids used
counted
to
the
come up
first
and
time I
reach in the
tried.
pool and rub my leg down so it was straight, and then watch the hair come back up again. They'd look at it.
So this is like when he was a lifeguard or something?
Yeah, this is more reminiscence from the corn pop days.
Oh yeah, is this the same corn
It
pop
is.
thing? Oh okay.
This is the same event.
I thought this was a new one.
No, this is not new. This is just everyone was so distracted.
I learned about kids jumping on my lap. And I've loved kids jumping on my lap. And I tell you what.
All right, so basically, the corn pop thing was so fucking weird that this just kind of flew under the radar at the time.
And somebody's combed back through it and found
and was
this
like,
gem.
wait a minute, this is also worth discussing.
Wow. Yeah, I mean, you can see his campaign strategy, though. Hey, black folks, you loved Obama? Well, I was his VP. Let me stand around and tell you that I'm fucking in your corner. Yep.
So one time, me and Corn Pop.
I got hairy legs.
Yeah, Corn Pop, hairy legs. He's at a fucking swimming pool, I guess. I see a kid with goggles there, so I'm assuming he's talking at a swimming pool
I
for
think
some
so.
reason. And he's talking about his lifeguard days, and it's just the most weird. I mean, like, nothing about it makes any goddamn sense.
It's literally like listening to your grandpa ramble about some political thing.
And it's just, like, uncomfortable, and there's, like, lots of weird, like, that sounds weirdly racist. That sounds weirdly sexual.
And if you
Why
listen
can't
to
you
Trump,
get through a sentence?
If you listen to Trump, it's the same thing. He's literally gone full grandpa mode now. They're having to cut him up so into tiny little sound bites to even quote him anymore because he just rambles nonsensically.
CJ, can you go find the latest thing that Trump put out of like a video of Trump?
I guess.
I saw just like interview snippets or something of Trump that are trending because, like, I'm telling you, man, he becomes when he's off fucking teleprompter. You know, you got to catch him answering a question live like this.
Yeah, he really needs that fucking shit. He really needs that direction because when he just talks extemporaneously and they ask him questions,
it's just
it's off the rails. And dude, he likes to do it sometimes, and it's like you kind of see why. Because sometimes, I mean, look, he can always work crowds. I've seen him get some gems out of those things, but lately I agree with you. It hasn't been many gems. It's kind of been like, what is this?
Yeah, it's pretty fucking weird.
So if these two geriatrics go into battle, dude, I don't even know what kind of debate you're gonna get. It's just gonna be insane.
One consistent player throughout the Ukraine.
Trump distances himself from Giuliani in an interview.
His aides to go through him. His aides were
See if they
directed to
actually
go
show
through
the
Rudy
interview.
Giuliani. And reading the transcript of what President Trump.
They're just gonna cut.
Rudy was a great man. Rudy's a great person. Rudy was a great mayor and a.
Yeah, see, they like do these.
See how close they have to snip him because he just blah, 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 diarrhea of the mouth.
I'm just trying to find a fucking clip of him actually talking here. Maybe this.
Secretary Stoltenberg said that we were responsible.
Oh God. Okay.
Yeah, him just competing with a jet engine. Maybe that's how they're doing it now. Only let Trump give interviews when he's got a jet engine competing with him,
so that no one will actually listen. They'll just be like, audio's terrible. I'm just gonna back away from this.
What did he say?
I mean, here's him talking about the hero dog. We already
we
watched that.
I watched that though. Yeah, so that's kind of the latest thing, I guess.
But I don't know. Maybe this will show us.
What
more
was Rudy Giuliani?
It's a bombshell interview. Why are they showing none of it?
Show us the damn interview then.
Yeah, where's
horseshit?
What was Rudy?
Anyway, whatever. We all know Trump
Rudy.
can't fucking talk his way through a Falcon
It's just
sentence.
horseshit. I find him on Twitter a lot, dude. A lot of times Twitter will chop up these interviews and show you like a 2-minute segment of it that's just fucking nonsensical.
Just be like, what?
Like, what did he say?
Anyway, we probably got that's probably enough banter.
Yeah, we got a good Bantersode under our belts.
We got about
I love these Bantersodes.
2 hours, 22 minutes, 46 seconds going now.
Damn.
Holy shit.
So I think we did pretty well.
Yeah, it's a pretty good ass Bantersode.
A lot of it was
banter.
A lot of it was Star Wars. So, but you know,
that's the way these
wrong with that,
Bantersodes
dude?
go, man.
What's wrong with fucking Star
the banner
Wars,
goes
TJ?
where the banner goes, my man. All right. Thank you guys for watching. See you next time.
Peace.
Peace the fuck out.